It is your girl, the one and the only Spicy, and I am here today with another All Signs live. Y'all, I apologize. I had to reschedule these lives because I just became so busy. And I already know this week's gonna be busy for me, and especially next week is gonna be busy for me. So it was just a lot. So if you're able to catch the live, then cool. But if not, the playback is here, and I'm glad it's here so you can check it out when you can. But yes, I'm happy to be here. I hope that you all are doing well. Let me know which sign that you would like me to get started with. Juju V said Aries. Hey Juju V, I hope you're well. So let me just go ahead and go to the fire signs. And of course, we will start with Aries. But yes, I hope that you all are doing well. I hope that you all are feeling blessed. Juju B, I'm here, okay? By the grace of God, I am here to see another day. um, yeah, so y'all, let's go ahead and get started. All right. So the All Signs live question that I'm gonna be reading for today is this is why your haters are glitching. Okay, so this is a haters reading. There are 3 different questions that I'm going to be asking per sign. I'm going to be using oracle cards as well as tarot cards as well. Yeah, I repeated myself. Y'all, look, I'm not going to hold you. I was taking a nap before I got up. And then I had to rush and get myself together. All right, so my brain might be glitching myself, but I'm going to get it together. So let me get a sip of water. I'll write down the timestamp for Aries and then we'll get started. All right, Aries, your timestamp is going to be, let's just do 2:45. 2:45 Aries. All right. I'm not even sure if I'm going to use all of these decks, but I have them here. All right, Aries, you're up first. Hey, Snappy One. You said air signs next. Okay. Now I got to go to the air signs and get them out so I'm ready. All right, Aries. Hey, Cheryl. All right, so Aries, what about you is triggering them or driving them crazy? Them being your haters. You're welcome, Snappy One. Well, I think you're more outspoken now than maybe you were before. So I just feel like this is a comparison, like how you were then versus how you are now. So now I feel like you are someone who could be a bit more like harsh and cutting with your words. At least that's how they feel. And you also are a truth teller as well. So you're very perceptive. You have the ability to see the truth through all of the confusion, fakery, BS. Like you have the ability to see the truth and you're not afraid to speak out about it. And the word that keeps coming to mind is poignant. That word keeps coming to mind, Aries. So it just seems like the things that you say may be like efficient, like or effective. It's just like straight to the point, and you get your point across, and you meant what you said, and it delivers the exact effect that you need it to or you wanted it to. So yeah, I think what's triggering them is that they can't best you in conversations. Like intellectually, you're on point right now. And if it was like a verbal disagreement or some type of argument or confrontation, like they would leave feeling defeated. Like there's nothing that they could say or do to best you. So yeah, that's crazy. I could see how that could drive somebody crazy. And I also feel like you tend to illuminate a lot of things that they keep hidden. So you could definitely be exposing them in everyday conversation. And that's something that causes them to glitch or that causes them to feel some type of way. In general, you could just be having conversations and saying things, and what you're saying, unbeknownst to you, is rubbing that person in the wrong way as well. You could just be talking generally, in general. Some of y'all may be like public speakers or in positions of power, or you just say what you feel like you have to say. And it's like you could literally just be talking and someone would feel some type of way based off of what you said, even if you wasn't directing it at them. So the reason why I went to my phone is because I wanted to look up the definition of the word poignant, because that, I guess, kept hearing that word. Yeah, something that evokes a keen sense of sadness, regret, or deep emotional longing. So let's see. Oh, that's interesting because this could also just relate, maybe even if some of these haters are people that you've been in close like proximity to, like close intimate connections to. They're experiencing just another side of you, and they don't necessarily like this. They feel like this side of you is a bit too, like I said, too harsh, too cruel. um it's it's just something I feel like they haven't necessarily dealt with before. What I'm picking up here is more so the sense of like tough love, where it's like you could love somebody, but you love them so much that you're willing to tell them the truth, and you're not necessarily trying to take things easy on them. Not saying that you're trying to intentionally be mean, but you're literally just telling the truth. And sometimes people can't necessarily handle the truth that's being illuminated, through the shadows or through darkness or through confusion. Sometimes people can't necessarily handle that. Hey, Bria Murphy. So we're on Aries now, Bria. Um, Snappy Ones did ask for air signs next. So we could start with Gemini. Hey, SRT. Thank you so much. Okay, so Aries, how is this causing them to glitch or act weird? I mean, I think I kind of answered that question a little bit, but I'm just going to get the energy oracle. I think, okay, so I feel like a lot of you all, Aries, like you're preparing for like a major life upgrade. I feel like there's a major life upgrade that's happening for you. And I also feel like it's because you're deciding to appear different, or you're acting you're acting different. I also think this has to do with like your throat chakra as well. So you all, even though you're kind of in this energy where people are experiencing you to be a bit like bitter, harsh, or cruel, and they feel some type of way, and they kind of wish that you were who you used to be, which was probably more like loving and caring and compassionate. So obviously there's other aspects in your chart that I feel like may have been ruling at that time. Maybe even some of y'all are like maternal, you're motherly, so it's like that's just how you treat people, with love. But I feel like now it's like you're seeing yourself as like an individual. Like you could still have kids, you could still have friends, but it's just something going on here where I feel like you're putting yourself first, you're honoring your individuality or this newfound sense of being. Some of y'all could really have gotten into your like dark feminine or dark masculine divine energy. Okay, I had to add divine in there as well. So that type of energy isn't something that in which you're gonna handle people with kid gloves. Like that's a very like in your face, this is the reality. Like you either want to be free or sovereign or not. Like that's the type of energy here. So I definitely feel like um people are in many ways, I feel like they're wishing, like I said, that you could remain who you are. But it's not possible for you because in general it's like you're preparing for a major life upgrade, and in order for you to receive that upgrade, it's like you had to shift your energy, or you had to shift the dynamics in which like how you related to people and how those relationships persisted or continue. So yeah, I think that's pretty much what's causing them to glitch right now, is because it's like you're in preparation for something big and major, and you're kind of taking this individualistic approach. This is not only benefiting you, but in turn, I feel like it is affecting how you relate to others. Let's see. Yeah. It's funny because it's like you have no issues, exactly, spirit's hitting, you have no issues with calling out red flags. And I feel like there's a certain sense of like self-awareness that you're experiencing, of course, within yourself. And you're just being real and authentic and genuine with yourself. So you can't be fake with other people. You have to give it to them just as straight as you would give it to yourself. And I feel like because, maybe because what I just heard was read me to filth. Sometimes people will say that. They be like, oh, you read me to filth. But I feel like you have the ability to do that to yourself. And you're okay with it. Because you rather keep it real with yourself. Like, it's just making me feel like you're constantly experiencing those moments of judgment. Okay? Where it's like you're constantly becoming a new person. You're reflecting on the mistakes and things that you've done in the past. You're taking accountability. And in turn, you're now able to experience what the next logical step is, which is the world, which is you literally moving into a new level, a new way of being, or entering some type of portal or vortex. So yeah, where are you going? I feel like you're going towards some major financial blessing or opportunity. I think that's what you're doing. And it seems like it was calling for you to have to step up and be real with yourself. And in turn, I guess, is being real with other people. So yeah, this is kind of just something that I feel like is happening for you, but it's happening to them. Like, I don't know, it's happening to you, but wait, no, it's for you. It's for you, but they're pretty much like experiencing like the residual energy, or like the residue. Like, I guess y'all know what I'm saying. That's what's causing them to glitch. All right, so bonus question: what is the next weird move that they're gonna make? What is the next weird move that they're gonna make? I feel like, yeah, they're gonna distance themselves from you. Whoever these haters are, they're gonna distance themselves from you. They're gonna gossip about you too. They're gonna talk about you, but they're only gonna talk about you because you're, like I said, having this whole new like individualistic approach to life. Where it's like, I mean, it's nothing wrong with being there for the collective, because I'm definitely someone that practices collectivism, but I feel like you were too concerned with the community, or being nice, or playing nice, or, like I said, being loving, being compassionate. It's like now you're putting yourself first. And because you're putting yourself first, it's like I said, you're able to literally elevate to the next level within your life. Like, a lot of you are definitely going to be looking forward to getting rich and wealthy if you're not already, or your financial situation, like I said, is going to increase. Like, you're going to experience prosperity and abundance. The song that I just heard was Lonely at the Top. Okay, so Aries, your song is Lonely at the Top by Ashake. Ashake is a Nigerian artist. So you should definitely go listen to that song. It's called Lonely at the Top, because the next weird move that they're going to make is they're going to distance themselves from you, because they literally can't, they're not aligned with you anymore. Okay, so you may be celebrating your wins, your financial wins, by yourself. So I hope you're okay with that. Okay, I hope you're okay with that. But yeah, that's just what I see here. I mean, people are going to be unhappy because they can't sit with you. Some of these people, like I said, they're going to be distancing themselves from you, gossiping about you. Yeah, so even for yourself, like I said, you could be experiencing some loneliness and isolation, but they're only doing that to you as a, I guess, as a byproduct of the success that you're going to experience. So damn, that's crazy. I also just heard Drake say, I'm up right now and you're stuck right now. So that's the energy with the haters, okay? He gonna be like, I'm up right now and y'all are stuck. So yeah, Spirit is definitely hitting today. I just want to thank Spirit for moving. Aries, that's it. Let's go ahead and move on to the next fire sign. My first reading is always like a bit bumpy until I really get into the flow. So I'm just thankful that Spirit was definitely supporting and assisting, because it's Mercury retrograde. I have a lot of Virgo in my chart. Virgo, Mars, Venus, um, and Mercury, and Gemini moon. So Mercury retrograde definitely affects me for real. All right. Hey Cha Cha. Hey Anthony. You said Cheryl said that's my husband, Virgo. Yeah, I bet your husband be planning a lot of the things that y'all do, Cheryl. I dated this Virgo guy when I was in college, but he was such a brood. I'm just like, why you so sad? Like, he will always be so sad. And you could only imagine, like, my young Leo self just wanted to have fun for real. He was always sad, like Batman. Cheryl said, I let him lead the way. Yo, that's what's up. I love that for you. He probably be planning everything. Like, okay, this is where we're going on vacation. This is where we're going to eat on the first night. This the car we renting. Oh, you're welcome, Jujubee. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. Cheryl, I promise. Okay, like the Gemini in me is very much dualistic. Okay. Yeah, reality is sometimes cruel. Exactly, Cheryl. Oh, okay, okay. You said, oh no, that's me, but he's good at going along with what I want. Okay, see, I'm not mad. I like that. I like that. It's like I like when someone just goes along, you know? It's like just shut up and come on. Don't say nothing. All right, let's go ahead and move on. Let's go on and move on to the next side. All right, Leo. Leo, your timestamp is going to be 17 minutes. This is why your haters are glitching. Thank you, Cheryl. I appreciate that. Yeah, I promise I'm diplomatic and I do like to be inclusive, you know. So in the back of my mind, I'll be like, just shut up and come on. We about to have some fun. All right. Ew. Cha-cha, I have to message you back. All right. So what about you is triggering them or driving them crazy? Yeah, I think a lot of your haters, Leo, are people that want you to suffer. They want you to suffer. They do. They want you to suffer. It's like, and this could also be people that constantly remind you of things of the past, like of a particular way that you used to be in the past, like, or mistakes that you made in the past. It's like these are people that don't want to allow you to settle into the new person that you're becoming. And even if you did wrong to these people in the past, which I mean, it happens. We're not perfect people. We make mistakes. We can unintentionally hurt people's feelings or intentionally. Okay, intentionally. Let's keep it real. Like, so yeah, I think that even if you have apologized, you've asked for forgiveness, or you just changed your ways, or you know, you've had conversations with them, it's like they just won't let it die down. But I'm also just picking up more so where it's like people just want you to remain the person that you used to be yesterday, and that's just impossible. That's impossible. It's not necessarily something that you're trying to do. You can't be in that role or be in that previous position that you were in. It's just not what it is for you anymore. You're a brand new person. It's funny because this reading keeps on popping up in my mind, and I know I was supposed to do it. It keeps popping up, and it's the question that I'm going to be asking is, who are you in their reality? So that's just what I'm seeing here. It's like in your haters' reality, they see you as the person that you used to be. That's what they see you as, is the person that you used to be. So I'm getting that these are people that are familiar, similar to Aries, with how you used to be, who you were then versus who you are now. So yeah, it seems like what's driving them crazy is like you're refusing to suffer, or you're saying to them, you could even say like, look, like I've apologized for this already, or this is not who I am now. I'm completely different. I'm enlightened. I'm evolving. Like, this is who I am. Like, so I think for some of your haters, you may distance yourself away from them already because you're tired of them reminding you of who you used to be. Like, that's annoying. That's annoying. So yeah, what's triggering them is like you're no longer allowing yourself to stay bound, or to stay attached to, you know, things that have happened in the past. Okay. I feel like if anything, you're learning to forgive yourself. You've asked for forgiveness for from other people. You're behaving in a way in which the in which I feel like the apology should have been like received. Because y'all know how it is sometimes where it's like people will apologize and ask for forgiveness, but they don't change the behavior. They just go back to doing the same thing. I feel like you've actually changed the behavior and you've changed the entire way of being, but it's like they still want you to suffer for what happened. And I feel like this is stuff that's happened years ago, like years, or this is a way that you used to be years ago. Like I'm getting 10 plus years ago. So what is it? It's like what's triggering them is like they don't want you to actually rest and find, what is it, like solace in knowing that you have changed. It's like they always want you to be paying for something. And it's like, what are you supposed to be paying for? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you supposed to be paying for? It's like, it seems like what's triggering them is you're refusing to be a martyr. Like you're refusing to continue to keep sacrificing yourself. It's like, what do they want you to do? And I'm, definitely not hoping to not trigger anybody, but it's like, what do they want you to do? Beg? What do they want you to do? Cut yourself so you could bleed? Like, what is it that they want you to do? So yeah, I think that's what's driving them crazy, is like you're just refusing to act or be in some type of way in which it's like you're always asking for grace or asking for mercy from them. It's like you're always begging for mercy or something. And it's just like you're not there. You're over it. You're past it. You're like a whole completely different person. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's like they want to continue to keep attaching you to the person that you used to be. And that person literally is not existing anymore. Like it's not. Exactly. How is this causing them to act okay, the next question is, how is this causing them to glitch or to act weird? Well, they're acting weird because it's like I said, you're still experiencing some type of happiness in life. Like you're resting, you're completely fine. You're at peace with this. You're at peace with who you used to be. Now you've developed yourself into a different person. Like you literally crafted yourself. Because what I just saw was like clay and the potter. And y'all, I still have my religious beliefs. I still do. But just even spiritually, that's how I see God. That's how I see the divine, as the potter, I'm the clay. So it's just like it seems like you all have literally developed and created your life, and you blossomed into becoming something else. And they're mad because it's like you're still living a good life. Like you're still living a decent life. You're still happy. You're still joyful. You're still optimistic. It seems like your haters don't want you to be happy. They want you to pay for something that you can't, like it's gone. Like it's dead and gone. Like they want you to pay for something. They want you to continue being the same way that you used to be. It's like you're not allowed to redefine yourself. You're not allowed to refine yourself and still find happiness. So yeah, they're just upset because it's like you're still experiencing blessings and abundance, happiness, joy, like fun, like you still have a smile on your face, and all of these things are happening because you decided that you couldn't stay where you used to be, or you couldn't stay there anymore. And that's completely fine. I feel like, what is the point of staying somewhere where there's grief, there's mourning, there's loss, there's unforgiveness, is heavy emotions? It seems like what's triggering them is that you literally increased your vibration while they still want you to remain in those lower vibrational energies. So yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, what's glitching? What's causing them to glitch? Yeah, what's causing them to glitch? I think that these are also people that can see you. So if you're online just like me, you're putting yourself out there, or you just on social media, you post a picture here or there, and you could post 2 pictures a year, it does not matter. These haters are watching. They're watching you live a happier, fulfilled life, and they can feel it with your in the energy of the picture. Like they can feel it. So yeah, like keep posting keep posting nice pictures of yourself. Like just keep posting it. But it's just like they can see like that you're happy. They can see that you're living a good life. I keep hearing decent. Okay? I keep hearing decent. I keep hearing that, but it's like they can actually see and witness, just how you are like, and who you are, and it's triggering to them because they don't want you to be this way. Like, they just can't believe that this is who you are as opposed to who you used to be. Yeah. Y'all, I'm using this oracle deck that I created. Okay. This is the Divine Feminine Oracle deck. I created this deck and it is hitting today. Okay. I haven't used this deck in a reading for a while, but it's going in today for real. I need to use it more. So yeah, you definitely have transmuted your energy, and you've increased your vibration, and they don't like that. All right, so what is the next weird move that they're gonna make? Because already we see that they're watching you, like literally straining eyes. Okay, straining eyes. Look, being seen, social media, straining eyes, trying to see what's going on with you. Like, so you all, even with the sun here too, could be gaining a lot of visibility in general from this new person that you have become. All right, so what's the next weird thing that they're about to do? This was supposed to be a bonus question. What's the next weird thing? Okay, so what is the next weird thing? Well, they're going to still be watching. Like, so that's not that's not going anywhere. So yeah, the weird things they're doing now, like watching you on social media and feeling some type of way about what they see, they're gonna continue to keep doing that. So it seems like a lot of your haters, Leo, they're monitoring spirits as well. Okay. Y'all, I have a funny story about a monitoring spirit. Okay, this happened like a couple days ago. So let me go ahead and tell you. Okay, so I was just like driving, and I looked over to the driver's side window. I looked over, y'all. Why was there a fly holding on to the window for dear life? Like, that fly was like holding on to the window. I said, FOH. FOH is F out of here. And I literally just hit the gas a little bit. Why that fly? Like, just, it didn't even fly. It didn't even fly. It had no other option but to release itself from the window because it could not hold on. Like, monitoring spirits be funny AF. But anyway, that was my little funny story. I was like, damn, this fly is not trying to go anywhere. Damn. Okay, but yeah, so the next weird move that they're going to make, Leo, is the same stuff they was already doing. They were watching you. They're going to continue to keep watching you. Similar to Aries, they're going to gossip about you and where you're going. Some of them are going to try to say, like, some of what they're going to say is that, like, oh, you don't really have what you have. Like, they're going to basically be trying to disapprove what you show on social media. So if you're looking nice or you're at a nice restaurant or something, they're going to say, oh, well, you don't even have the money to be at a restaurant like that. Somebody must be funding that. Or if you have a nice pair of shoes on, or you have a nice bag. Look, I'm a feminine woman, so I'm just speaking from a place of femininity. They're going to try to say, like, oh, like, you don't even have the money to have those shoes. You probably got them shoes off of Depop, yo. They're going to be saying stuff like that, just trying to disapprove of what it is that you have. That's what they're going to be trying to do. They're going to also try to, just speculate on where you're going. Where do they think you're going? Oh, okay. Damn, sucks for them. But yeah, pretty much is like they're gonna they're trying to say, what is it that they're trying to say? Well, I could tell you where you're going. So you all are definitely on the way to being in a major love and romantic connection, which is really nice. Or you're also just going to be meeting people and developing and establishing a newfound sense of community. So yeah, it seems like these people also want you to be lonely and sad as well, which is weird. Some of y'all may be moving. Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, if you have been posting someone online, they're gonna be trying to talk about that person as well. So I would just say, like, keep your personal relationships private. Okay. Like, I don't post men on my social media accounts because they didn't help me grow my social media accounts. I'm just saying. So I don't post them. I only post like myself. I've posted Cha-Cha. I've posted my son. That's it. Um, so yeah. And some of you all may be looking forward to having a child as well. So that's just random information. Like, you could be looking forward to having a boy child if you don't already have children. but that's also a possibility. But yeah, so they're just going to be speculating on what's next for you, talking bad about, you know, any potential relationships or your future. They could be talking bad, like whoever you show in your pictures is like they're going to be talking bad about those people too, and sending them really negative and toxic energy. So if you post your friends, like I said, if you post your child, if you post your lover, it's like they're going to be talking about that. Just anything to disapprove of this new person that you are becoming, and to disapprove of the blessings that you all are receiving. So that's crazy. Cha said he could be anywhere in the world. Exactly. That fly could have been anywhere in the world, but decided to hang on to my window. Like, you're welcome, Melanie. Melanie, I think you've been here before. It's nice to see you again. Yes, just another confirmation. If you don't already have a son, you may be getting pregnant with a son. Okay? Is another confirmation. Yo. This one be trying to disapprove of everything. I can't stand people do that. It's like they just can't let you be great. Damn. All right. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, your timestamp is going to be 31:45. Melanie, you need to go take that test. Okay? Go take that test as soon as possible. Like, go take that test. All right. Sagittarius, you're up next. Let me show it to y'all again. All right, Sagittarius. This is why your haters are glitching. Okay, this is why your haters are glitching. I got two separate cards here. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about it. I didn't want to. I just want one. So I don't know which one is which. Okay, what about you is triggering them or driving them crazy? It seems like it could be a bit similar to Leo's reading. Oh, okay. I think I get what is going on here, but it's like, yeah, Sagittarius is like you're not allowing somebody to live something down. Okay, I feel like it's the opposite. Like with Leo, it seemed as though people were trying to force them in a position to always have to be begging for mercy, or to always have to be begging for forgiveness. I think this is on the flip side for you, Sagittarius. I feel like there's someone that you're refusing to forgive. Okay, if you're refusing to forgive them, or at least you could just be deciding that they don't deserve your forgiveness. I don't know. Maybe that's just where you are right now. You just feel like it's something that was done to you in the past, and you just cannot let go of it. If anything, it's like you're going to continuously highlight it and bring it up until it's solved and until it's fixed. So that's kind of what I'm getting here. I'm gonna just let you know, and I'm gonna say this right now, is like, if these people are haters, it's like they're not gonna want to give you the validation that they know that you deserve, or they're not gonna affirm that what they did to you was wrong. So I'm gonna just go ahead and say that. So I think this is a bit of similar to Leo's reading, but it's a bit different. Yeah, so I think that your haters here, they're being highlighted as having extreme narcissistic tendencies. Okay, these people have extreme narcissistic tendencies. So I think that's why you can't let it go, because the things that they have done is so blatant. It's so malignant. Like, it's just it's so obvious. How could they not apologize? How could they not take accountability? How could they not change? It's just like, it's something that would definitely piss somebody off or drive them crazy. You know, it really would. And I'm talking about as far as with yourself. So I would definitely say, like, do whatever healing work you feel like you need to do. I think the first step to like actually forgiving somebody and just getting over or getting through the stuff that they did so that you can actually free yourself and live a better life is to literally like detach, or it's to just logically look at the attachment that you had between the both of you. It's like just look at the attachment and just detach from your attachment to that person. If y'all get what I'm saying, I feel like that's literally the first step in forgiveness, is like literally thinking of that person as a stranger to you. Or, I mean, it is what it is. Like, just thinking that that person is dead to you, like they no longer exist. They do not exist in your reality, and they don't exist on your current timeline. I feel like if you kind of think about it that way, it really helps you to, begin to erase that person from your mind, and especially not focus on what they did. So you just have to decrease, that level of attachment to them. But yeah, Snappy one said, as a Sag moon. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Like, I get it. Like, because the people here, the haters, they're highly narcissistic, like very vain, obsessed. They only care about themselves, self absorbed, self centered. And that's just who they're going to be and who they are. So, yeah, I think what about you is triggering them is like, you're not letting that shit go. Okay. You're not letting up. Like, they just like, dang, can you let it go? And you're like, no, I'm not. I don't care how long ago this was. I'm not letting it go, because it's like what you did was so blatantly obvious, and it was so evil. It was so demonic that I can't. I cannot. Yeah, I mean, good for you. Like, what is really actually triggering them is that you have the courage to cause the chaos if you need to. Okay. So this, you may be in your little villain era that you have going on here, Sagittarius. You might be in your villain era. Okay. Your divine villain era. You're being a disruptor. Okay, you're being destructive. I'm just cracking up because it's like I've had to, I want to say I've had to become okay with knowing that my energy can be very disruptive. Okay, like I'm okay with knowing that. All right, because my birth cards are literally the Tower and the Chariot, so it's like I'm completely okay with it. Oftentimes, even if I don't want the assignment, I am sent into places that are doing shady things. Okay, and those shady things end up being exposed simply because of my presence, because I asked questions, because I started thinking, putting the pieces together, okay? Adding things up, connecting the dots. Okay, so yeah, what's driving them crazy is you actually have the courage to be very like uh you have the courage to be very like boisterous, okay, about the issues, and it causes problems. It really does. You don't have any issues with talking about emotions, and even things that could potentially be taboo. So maybe Sagittarius, you have some like Gemini in your chart somewhere, but that's kind of what I've been picking up on for the air signs. It's been not air, for the fire signs, it's been a lot of air sign energy going on with communication. So I'm kind of getting that for you, Sagittarius. Well, at least for Sag and the first sign I read for, which was Aries. So yeah, you're not afraid to speak up about these things that have happened to you, and this is what is triggering your haters, because they don't want to continuously be presented with information that they have yet to really truly apologize for, take accountability for, and they just have no intentions on changing. Yeah, what is causing them to glitch or act weird? It's that throat chakra energy. You're speaking out. Okay, so you're exposing a lot of things, and they don't like that. Okay, they don't like that you're not taking your foot off their neck, metaphorically. Exactly. You all could definitely be speaking about things that have caused you pain. Like, you're speaking about real things that have caused you pain, real things that have hurt your feelings, real things like that have caused you to cry, to be in despair, to experience grief. Like, and I mean, I was gonna say unfortunately, but it just is what it is. Like, narcissistic people tend to be very low vibrational. So it's like they're not gonna care if they drag somebody down to that same lower vibrational state. They're not gonna care. Like, that's essentially what their purpose is. Is what their purpose is to keep you on a low vibration. um But yeah, so what is causing them to glitch or act weird? I mean, you're speaking up about a lot of these things that have hurt you, and they, like I said, they don't like that. They don't want that. They don't want to be faced with that. Snappy one said, as a Gemini sun, yep, you entered. yo, yo, can I tell y'all? First and foremost, I just love God, but also spirit is moving in this room. Alter ego. This card came out like you're literally in your divine villain era. Okay? And they don't like it. They don't like it. Like, they don't like it. So you're definitely being very disruptive. Yep. Y'all, what did I spirit hitting today? Narc repellent. That's what I'm saying. Like, the repellent for a narcissist is confronting them with their evil deeds and their wicked ways. Like, they can't take it. Like, they literally cannot take it. So I mean, I just have to tell you, it's like, yeah, speak up. You said what you had to say, but at a certain point in time, you're gonna have to let this go and move forward. Okay, you're gonna have to let it go and move forward. It's kind of making me think of like the Five of Cups in reverse, where it's like you're just kind of recovering. You're letting those things from the past go, and you're deciding to, set your sights forward towards your future. So yeah, it reminds me of in the Bible. I think it was Samuel, when Samuel was mourning because of, I think he was mourning because of King Saul. Yeah, he was mourning because of King Saul. And I think this was before David was anointed as the king of Israel. But yeah, he was mourning because of some mistakes that Saul made. And God basically told Samuel, like, but how long are you going to sit here and cry and mourn about the same thing that has already happened? Like, it's time to move on. So I just want to tell you, like, it's going to be time. It's about time for you to have to let this go and move on. But if you want to know what causes your haters to glitch, it's the fact that you're not letting up on them. Like, Snappy West says, step-by-step process. I'll let go in the next step. Yo, that's so... Snappy one, that's so Gemini. That's so Gemini. Like, like, that's so Raven. That's so Gemini. All right, so what is the next weird move they're going to make? Is it Mikhail or is it Michael? Mikhail Curry. I want to make sure. I think that was the only card that fell out on the ground. Yo. Yeah. Yo, the next weird move that they're going to make, especially if you're still trying to like have communications with these people, is like, they're gonna basically be just doing the thing that narcissists do. Like, they're gonna continue to lie, they're gonna avoid, they're gonna deflect. They're still gonna be acting weird. It's the same things that they was already doing. Okay, like, they're gonna deflect, act weird, lie, avoid, try to sneak their way out of the conversation. And they're also gonna do that really super immature thing where they're just allowing, like, what you're saying to go in one ear and out the other. Okay, so they're gonna be ignoring you and pretty much disengaging. Like, that person could be there in the conversation with you, but they're just gonna be looking at you and not saying nothing. Type stuff like that. Because what I just saw was like the vision of someone just being like, la 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 la, I can hear you, like la la la. Like, that's kind of the vibe that I'm picking up on this person. But of course, because they're an adult, I read for adults, is like they're just gonna be okay, all right, like that. You get an apology from them, but it's a lie. Exactly. Exactly. Like, but underneath it all, it's like this person does feel the disgrace, but they're not going to show you that what they're saying is affecting them in any type of negative way, for real. Okay, but beneath it all, the point that you're trying to get across, the feeling that you want them to feel, they do feel that, but they're not going to express it. In turn, it's still going to make you feel like you didn't get what you needed or what you were asking for. Like, you're not going to get that affirmation. You're not going to get the validation. You're not going to get what you're asking for. So that's why I'm just saying, at a certain point in time, you just got to just let it go. Release them. Take your foot off their neck. All right, let's move on. You said deflect, act weird, and lie is a crazy combo. Yeah, isn't that called like Darvo? Isn't that like the Darvo method? Oh, Mikhail. Thank you for correcting me. Yeah, I think that's the Darvo method, right? Let me look it up. Darvo. Yeah, so basically they're gonna be playing like psychological manipulation tactics. Yep. Exactly. DARVO is an acronym for a psychological manipulation tactic used by abusers, gaslighters, and wrongdoers to dodge accountability when confronted. Exactly. Yep. Deny, attack, reverse victim, and offender. Yep. Yep. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and move on. Okay. Rhea Murphy said Gemini. Okay, Gemini. Your timestamp is going to be, let's just do 4630. After Gemini, I have Libra and then Aquarius. Snappy one said, but my foot is comfortable on their neck. Yo, that is so hilarious. All right, Gemini. Y'all, thank you so much for showing up to the live. Like, my work week has been very busy. I'm going live tomorrow. I don't even know if I'm gonna go live next week because I have to prepare to go to Canada. So I don't know. Okay, I need to sit with myself and figure it out. Okay, Gemini. This is why your haters are glitching. The first question is, what about you is triggering them or driving them crazy? Mm, mm, mm. Mm. Okay, so Gemini, like, see, this is the thing that makes me upset with people is you could be so helpful, so supportive, okay? You could be resourceful for yourself and them, okay? You could be speaking words of optimism and positivity into their life and helping them manifest beyond their wildest dreams. But once you realize that you're being used and you decide to disengage, this is when they want to start getting mad and hating. So yeah, your haters are people that you have helped and supported, people that you've shown genuine love and compassion to. It's like it's these are the people here. All right. And because you're no longer allowing yourself to be used, you're no longer allowing them to drain you of your energy, you know, like energetic vampires do, or parasites. It's like you're no longer allowing them to do that to you. Now it's a problem. Now they want to start hating. So yeah, basically that's what's going on here. You're not providing anymore. Okay. Because what I just heard was, if you don't work, you don't get a plate. Okay. So I do want to tell you that just moving forward, make sure that you are helping to develop people as opposed to just doing things for them. So it's kind of like teaching a man how to fish as opposed to fishing for that man. Okay. Because there's no way that you can sustainably do that over the course of years or months or however long you're dealing with this person or you know this person. But yeah, so basically what I'm saying is like, yeah, your haters are definitely mad. What's driving them crazy is like you've changed. You're no longer allowing yourself to be used, drained. Maybe some of them were manipulating you because I also heard that word again. So like manipulating you into, you know, being in a certain role or position in which like, you know, they can use you or take from you. But it's like, yeah, you're not allowing them to do that anymore. I want to see what you were primarily providing. Yeah, I think it may have been like resources. Yeah, money. Yep. And the crazy thing is yeah, money and also energy. Yeah, energy, like time, paying attention to them. And the crazy thing is like if you would have continued to keep paying attention to them or giving them money or supporting them, some of y'all could have even been supporting them with food, like transportation. Some of these people you could have allowed them to live in your home. okay, using up all your good electric and heat and hot water and air conditioning. Like, okay. So some of these people, you were legitimately helping them get back onto their feet. And because you're not able to do that anymore for them, now they want to come back and start bullying you and being hostile or trying to start conflict or trying to start problems, like making it seem like you just always had to be helping them. The point of helping somebody get back on their feet is when they're on their feet. That's it. Like, that's it. That's it. Like, so yeah, I'm sorry, because it seems like you didn't even really have a lot to really be giving to others. You didn't really have a lot. You had just enough for yourself. You were being as resourceful as possible. You were stretching your resources. And you actually didn't even, like, when you kind of break it down and look at it, it's like you didn't even have the time, the energy, or the space to take in these people, whether it was bringing them into your home or just including them in your life. Like, you didn't have time for that, for real. But you still decided to do it. Okay, but now look at what happened. Like, you got taken advantage of, and now they're upset because you're deciding to no longer do that. You realize that if you were going to continue to keep giving these people your energy, your time, your attention, resources, money, like, it would have held you back. So I feel like you all are, undergoing this process of transformation, like, personally, for yourself. Okay, for yourself. I feel like because you dropped this dead weight, it has positively affected your beauty, okay, and self-care rituals. Like, you're definitely looking better. Your energy is a lot lighter, which is nice. You're living more of a simplistic life, okay, because you don't have to include all of these people in your life that are just going to use you and drain you of your energy and time anyway. It's like you're a bit more vibrant, okay. You're a bit more vibrant. I keep hearing this phrase, but I think it's like French, but I feel like it means the joy of life. So you could just be outside, just so enamored by just, the glory of what you see. Like, you're outside, just because the other song I heard is Walking on Sunshine. It's like your life experience is just a lot much more happier. It's happier when you're not being drained by people who do not deserve your energy, your time, who literally do not deserve to be in close proximity to you or to be able to access you. So yeah, let me see. Let me look this up before I start saying stuff. Yeah, the joy of living. There you go. Yeah, so you're experiencing, like, gratitude, okay? Present moment awareness and a carefree spirit. Yeah. Spirit hitting today. Oh, you're welcome, Bria. Snappy one said, using my good utilities. Yo. Exactly. Okay. Look, the more mature I get, I'm completely okay with enjoying the rents. Okay, enjoy the rent. All right. You know how some people are, where it's like they always want to be outside. It's like you're literally paying to be outside when you've already paid to be inside. Okay, enjoy the rent. Enjoy the rent. Yo. All right. So what is causing them to? Well, how is this causing them to glitch or act weird? Well, we know because they don't have you to use. Yeah, you had some real parasites. You had some real parasites in your energy. Yeah. Yeah. And see, the thing I don't like about, people like that is they'll try to make you feel like you're a bad person because you're no longer willing to provide them with the same amount of support, or, just support in general. Like, you're not willing to do that anymore. They try to make it seem like, oh, you're such a bad person. It's like, okay. Yeah. So okay, so how's this causing them to glitch or act weird? Well, see, the crazy thing is when you were allowing these people to drain your energy, it's like you were always coming up short, like just having enough, okay, to survive, but not enough to be experiencing like an overabundance, okay, or prosperity. So yeah, the crazy thing is like now that you are changing, now that you are transforming because of you dropping that dead weight, it's like it's opening you up to experiencing even more, like I said, joy and happiness. It's like this is bad. This makes me so mad. It's like they feel like your karma for not helping them should be to struggle. It's like, why? Like, you know what I'm saying? Why? Like, I don't know. It's kind of one of those things where it's like half cup half full or half empty. It's like you were already operating off of limited resources. Like, why should somebody have to struggle now? Like, when they were already giving you the little bit that they had. Like, so you think they should just struggle because they're not giving you that little bit anymore? Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like this because it's like your haters want you to be in the same destitute, broke, busted, and disgusted position that they were in. It's like they want you to be in that same position as well. They don't want you to experience, like I said, like that overabundance. Okay, they don't want you to experience that. But yeah, it doesn't matter because you're still gonna experience it anyway. Okay, and just like I said, you all are experiencing like the joy of living, and gratitude is coming up here as well with door to personal healing and happiness. All because you decided to stop allowing yourself to be used, berated. Okay, because I feel like you've experienced some conflict and hostility when you decided to pull your energy back. It's like people throwing temper tantrums, people telling you what you're supposed to do. It's like, we're adults. I don't have to do anything. Like, I'm trying to stop cussing as much, but like for real, that's that stuff anyway. But yeah, so what's causing them to glitch or act weird is like you're just experiencing an overall better life experience. It just is what it is. And they don't want you to experience that. They want you to be just as broke as they were, just as struggling as they were, because, oh, you're not a good person. Like, you stopped helping, you stopped giving us, blessings and coming through in the midnight hour like a miracle from God. It's like you stop doing that. It's like you're a human being as well, Gemini. Like, you have limitations literally because we are humans. Okay, we're still operating in this 3D matrix, so there's things that we cannot do. Okay, so I don't know, people are weird for real. Maybe they thought you were Superman. Some of y'all, your haters, or people that you used to be best friends with. Okay, people that you looked at as besties, or let's just say friends. Yeah, yo, that's crazy. Yep, it's people you used to be best friends with. Yeah, see, that's the thing I don't like. It's like if you gave a friend resources, money, transportation, food, all of that, and then they want to turn around now and just be like, "Oh well, I hope your life sucks because you're not helping me anymore." Like that's actually really bad. That's very ungrateful. Sorry, Gemini. I'm just a little like a little pissed because that's ungrateful as hell. Like, Staffy once said, because they think they're better than Geminis, and the only thing we can do to be worthy of is to help others. Bria said, so accurate. Yeah, that's crazy. What is the next weird move they're going to make? Let me see, because what I'm basically getting here is like I want to say, it's kind of like, I don't want to say it's like a forewarning, but it's just telling you what you need to do or how you should be prepared. But yeah, what I'm getting here is personally for yourself is like you need to make sure that you're protecting the things that you have created or built up for yourself. So you need to protect your finances, you need to protect the things that you actually love. You need to protect those things, and I feel like they could be material items, but also like protecting your peace as well, because I do feel like these parasites and users have definitely hurt you. They've hurt you, but I feel like you also know better now. So it's like spirit is saying that like you need to make sure that you're protecting all of the things that you've worked hard for. You need to protect just anything that makes you happy or anything in which you're pleased. It's like you need to protect that. So it's like if you've built up your home environment to where it's nice, it's comfortable, like you need to protect that. Don't just be bringing anybody into your home. Okay, helping anybody out. It's like if your bank account is at a nice healthy amount, okay, you're pleased with that, don't start lending out money to everybody. Okay, if you have a new car, or you have a nice car, you're fixing your car up, It works for you. It's aesthetically pleasing, okay, to look at. Okay. It's like, don't just let anybody drive your car. All right. So it's just like protect your possessions. And I'm getting it's material, or it could just be like I said, your piece, you know. Why though? Yeah, I just keep getting like, I think it what basically this is saying is like you just need to keep those people out, because I'm just feeling like they may be trying to come back in. Yeah, some of them might be trying to come back in on some woe is me, like, oh, can you help? Like, exactly. Exactly. They're still in the same position that you left them in. Okay? The same position that they were in before you helped them, they're still in that same position. So I do think that they're gonna end up coming back. They could be coming back trying to apologize, coming back in. I don't see the Six of Cups, but like they could be trying to like remind you of the good times between the both of y'all, or the friendship that y'all used to have. Some of them could really come back and try to rewrite history. You know, it's like, we're not gonna forget that you were ungrateful and not appreciative for the things that I did. Like, so yeah, I do think that you're gonna be at a better place. Not even just financially, but just like you're gonna feel better. You're gonna feel happier, because we do have here door to personal healing and happiness. So yeah, and I also think that your confidence and sense of self-worth and esteem is going to be increasing as well. So yeah, I do think that these people are going to try to come back in. But yeah, I think that's why spirit is saying like, you look, you're at a better place. So now that you're finally at the better place, you're over the hump of whatever this was and what happened. It's like you have to protect what you've, you know, earned, or what you've built up for yourself, or what you've been given. Like, you have to protect that. Yeah, no free handouts. Hey, toys. I hope you're doing well today. All right, let's go ahead and move on to Libra. Yeah, you have to start running your support and assistance like it's a social work program. Okay. When I was a social worker, that's what we did. We never gave out, you know, a resource just because. There was always some type of requirement that they had to comply with to be a part of the program in order to receive the assistance. So you might have to start being like that, Gemini. Sorry, I had to pause because, oh yeah, I was right. My mom and my son went to IHOP and they asked me if I wanted to go, and I'm just like, no, I'm not trying to go to IHOP. So let me pause this video really quick to tell them that I'm live, and I'll be right back, and we'll start with Libra once I get back. All right, y'all. I am back. Hey, Ryan. All right, y'all. So Libra's timestamp is going to be 105:30. Libra. All right. All right. Libra. This is why your haters are glitching. Okay, so what about you is triggering them or driving them crazy? Ah! I just heard this song. Yo. I just heard this song by Kanye off of his 808s and Heartbreaks album. How could you be so heartless? Libra, you being heartless. Oh. Libra, you being heartless? You being heartless? Okay. Yo, that's crazy. So let me find out that your haters are people you stopped dealing with, ex-lovers. Like, yo, yeah. Yeah, it's people that you are no longer in alignment with romantically. So this could definitely be past lovers, like I said, exes, situationships, it doesn't matter. Anybody that you were dealing with in a very intimate way, they feel some type of way now. They're basically trying to say that you're heartless. You're heartless because you decided to let them go. Some of them could even be seeing you in another relationship if you're in another one, or they just see you around, surrounded within a, I was about to say surrounded by a community of loving people. Okay. So it could either be like you're around your family, you're around your friends, or you had just developed your own online communities. Okay. So it can even be your gym friends, you know, people. So yeah, that's what's triggering them and driving them crazy. Is that it seems like you are still experiencing love in your life, even if it's not within the what do I want to say? I want to say the bounds of that relationship. All right, y'all. Sorry. Hold on for 1 second. All right, y'all. Sorry about that. I'm really interruptions, Libra. Um, but yeah, okay, so yes, your haters are these past lovers and people that you've dealt with in a romantic, intimate way. Um, the connection, of course, is no longer there, and they're triggered by the fact that it seems like you are just letting them go. Okay. And I feel like you let them go for your own sanity. And I feel like you also just wanted to live a more simplistic life. I feel like you were burdened while you were dealing with these people in these relationships. It wasn't really allowing you to be your true, authentic, and genuine self. I mean, it's probably because, most likely, because of how low vibrational the other individual was, or how toxic they were, which ended up, just permeating into the relationship in general. So it was heavy. It's okay. So you may have been dealing with just a lot of anxiety, a lot of worries. You may have been dealing with a lot of like grief and pain and heartbreak. And it's like just all of those heavy feelings that just cause your heart to feel heavy and burdened. And so now that you've decided to let them go, they're triggered by that. They're triggered by the fact that you are letting them go, and deciding to align with people that support, happiness and joy and peace, and harmony, and you're deciding to align with those people. So it does not necessarily have to be you being in another romantic connection, in which you could be, but it's just you deciding to be around others that actually want, there to be like true emotional fulfillment collectively. Okay, collectively, where it's like we're all happy, we're all satisfied, we all have what we need. Like, it's good vibes, it's good energy. Like, that's where you're deciding to go. So now, now, and the reason why I heard that song Heartless, was because Kanye West said, how could you be so heartless? Like, how could you be so, what did he say? Like, let me go look at the lyrics. How could you be so Dr. Evil? You bringing out a side of me that I don't know. Like, so yeah, now they're basically trying to cry and play victim and make it seem as though, oh, you're not a real person, or you don't have a real heart, or you don't, like, you never love me, like, type type shit. Like, for real, like, now they're trying to be on that type time because you just decided to leave them. They feel like it was so easy for you to just drop them and go, but I don't think so. I think that, you literally had to sit there and think about it. I feel like you had to think about your interactions with them. You had to think about how you felt after those interactions. You had to just think. And I feel like the conclusion was that this is too much and I need to go be with other people. I need to go connect with other people that are supporting what I, not even just what you have to offer, but are just supporting the same type of, or they're interested in the same type of lifestyle, or, they want to have a similar life experience. They're supporting your vision. I don't think that was what was going on here in this connection. Hence is why you had to let it go. Hey, Darian. Yeah, how is this causing them to glitch or act weird? Well, like I said, you all have decided to just separate yourself from them, and it seems like just you doing that has, it's really shown them that you never really needed them to begin with. Okay, like, you never really needed them. Like, it's showing them that you're good on your own. Okay, it's showing them that, things are positively happening in your life. Okay, individually, as you are separate from this person. So yeah, they're pretty much mad about that. You're deciding to support yourself. And yeah, Libra, I feel like you all are romanticizing different aspects of your life, like even the mundane aspects of your life. So similar to, I think Gemini is like, you could be feeling that same way as well, where you're just so grateful for everything. If you have a nice home, it's like you're grateful for your home, you're romanticizing everything. Like, yo, you know what I just saw? I just saw somebody like literally making some tea and just drinking tea and reading a book and just feeling like, "Ah, I'm in a romantic movie." Like, so your life is a movie and you were just kind of like, look, is my life going to be a horror? Like, is it going to be a horror like what it was with this individual, or is it going to be a lighthearted movie where, the main character, they experience a little like stuff here and there, but it's never anything as devastating as what you were dealing with in your connection to this person. So yeah, you might have just decided to disassociate, from your life for a second and just kind of like look at your life from like an outsider's perspective. And I feel like that was also what helped you to get out of this relationship, or to leave these, past lovers or exes or ex situationships alone. Like, you really kind of disassociated and looked at your life from the outside looking in. And you were just like, no, like, this can't be what I experience for the rest of my life. Like, it just cannot be. So yeah, good for you. Like, what's driving them crazy is like, you literally decided to exit this like karmic loop and cycle. And now you're living a more fulfilled life on your own, independent of them. Yeah, that came up actually in one of the readings that I did, not last week, but the week before, where it was just like, people really will be salty when you leave them and catapult into your destiny, because they really have to reason with the fact, or they just have to understand or accept the fact that it's like they weren't meant to go with you. Okay, they weren't meant to have a seat at your table. So sometimes I feel like people get really salty about that because they always think that you need them, but once you leave them and you just, you know, experience all of the blessings and everything God has for you, they realize that you actually did not need them. Like, you did it. Cheryl said, my daughter makes tea every day. Exactly. Y'all, your stock went up. Okay? Libra, your stock went up. All right? Your stock went up. Whenever you left these folks, it's like your stock went up. Exactly. And I also feel like a lot of your past lovers were narcissists. Like, yeah, very toxic. But yeah, your stock went up. It's kind of like when an artist wins a Grammy and now their stock goes up. It's like their booking fee goes up. You know, if you want them to show up at your event, you really have to pay. All right. So that's kind of what I'm getting here as well. So you may have recently won some type of award or got some type of promotion that has made you even more highly desirable. So, you know, these past lovers and exes, they couldn't even, you know, they couldn't even F with you on your worst day. That's what it's giving. Like, they can't even F with you on your worst day. Like, you will never go back to these people ever, because you're experiencing a better lifestyle, a better life experience. You're more confident. So good for you. I feel like the decision to leave these people behind was always a very super tough decision for you. But I do think that like now you're confident in being able to make decisions on your own and being able to trust yourself. Okay. It's like you're confident in being able to do that. So yeah, good for you, Libra. All right, so what is the next weird move they're going to make? Y'all know it's still Mercury retrograde. You popping up. So what is the next weird move? Like, what is the next weird move? That's so funny, Libra. Libra, you showed up in your reading. Are they coming back? Are they coming back, or do they know not to try you? Okay. So what are they going to do? Okay, so they're not coming back, but they definitely are going to be watching you. And I do think that they're going to be sending you negativity. They're going to be sending you negativity, and they're going to be sending you the evil eye. Some of them may even be trying to like send spell work towards you to affect your financial situation, because you all are doing pretty well, but I do think that you will be doing even better. Okay, like you're definitely on the way to doing even better. So you all that are, you know, creatives, or you can be entrepreneurs, artists, or even if you are working at a job. Okay, but I'm just picking up like this is some type of trade here that you could be doing independently on your own. It's like that is gonna also help you to make even more money. Okay, like it definitely is. So if you haven't, you know, started developing any business plans, it's time to do that, because yeah, it's definitely looking good financially in your future. So yeah, I don't think that they're going to be trying to reinsert themselves back into your life, but I do think that they are going to be watching you, monitoring you, and potentially trying to send you spell work. So I don't like that. I don't like that. But the crazy thing is too, is like some of these past lovers are going to be trying to compete with you as well. What I just heard was, yo, I just heard when Chris Brown said, how you hating from outside the club when you can't even get in? Like, that's the type of energy that I'm picking up from these haters. Like, they're really going to just be on the periphery of your life, trying to compete with you, trying to stop you, trying to slow you down energetically with the evil eye. And yeah, I don't think it's going to work. I don't think it's going to work. It's not going to work. It's not. It's not, because I feel like you're determined to live a better life. Okay. I feel like you're determined to do it. And it doesn't matter what you have to do. So yeah, some of y'all could really be trying to be famous or go viral or something like that. So they're gonna be hating even more. With your increased visibility, I don't know what to tell them. But yeah, you have good things coming to you in your future. But if things start to become a bit like rough and you find yourself struggling, then just know that that's because of the negativity that they're trying to send to you. So you just have to do whatever protection spells or rituals or things that you need to do. Okay. So yeah, if you find yourself like at odds with yourself, like experiencing like some type of inner conflict or turmoil, or just seems like things just feel so challenging all of a sudden, that's because they're trying to send some type of like chaos your way, okay, to slow you down. Exactly. Cheryl said, "No weapon formed against me shall prosper." Exactly. It won't prosper. It won't prosper. But that does not mean that those weapons will not be formed. Okay? Does not mean that the weapons will not be formed. And oftentimes God allows them to form the weapons just so he can show them. Just so he can show them that he is powerful. So sometimes we have to go through things, okay? So that our enemies, our haters can really see like that on the other side of it, not only did we get through it, but we were in a better position than where they met us. So they can really understand the glory of God. Cheryl says she has holy water. I sent her some. Good. Good for you. Good for you. I love that you did that, Cheryl. All right, let's move on. Libra, sorry about all of the interruptions. Let's move on to Aquarius. Now, after Aquarius, we have either the water signs or the earth signs. So y'all can let me know now which one y'all want me to do. Earth signs or water signs after Aquarius. Aquarius, your timestamp is going to be, I'm going to just do 1/22/30. Pisces, I'll do that next after Aquarius. Okay, Cheryl, Cha said Pisces first, but I'll start with Virgo when I get to the earth signs. Okay, Aquarius. Let's go. All right. This is why your haters are glitching. The first question is, what about you is driving them crazy? Oh, okay. But I want to know if this is you doing this or if it's them. Yo. Okay, it's you. Okay, it's you. It's you, it's you, it's you. All right, let me see exactly why you're doing this. Okay, yeah, what I'm just hearing is there can't be peace without war. Okay, there cannot be peace without war. So Aquarius, I think what's going on here is that there are enemies, opposition, or haters that are trying to oppress you. Okay, they're trying to oppress you. They may be trying to silence you. Um, you could be speaking a bit too much sense. Okay, you're speaking too much sense. Um, this also relates to one of the fire sign readings. I think it was Aries. Yep. So Aquarius, you should go back and listen to Aries as well. But it's like the things that you're saying are causing problems for people. But I think it's more so you advocating and defending yourself. And that's causing a problem. So maybe you've been a bit too like silent or a bit too like, I wanted to say mute. Okay. Not really sharing your true thoughts and feelings and opinions on things, maybe feeling like you can't because you don't want to cause problems. But I feel like you're done with enabling people that just try to oppress you anyway. It's like you're enabling your oppressors. And like, why? Why would you be doing that? Um, so you all Aquarius may find yourself in some type of maybe a codependent relationship in which you feel like in order to get a particular need met from a person, you have to take it easy on them. Okay, because I just heard that song by Adele when she be like, take it easy on me. I think that's what she said in that song, but that's just what I heard. But yeah, I think maybe there's some type of like benefit that you are receiving, some type of support or assistance, money, housing, something that you're receiving that you don't want to let go of from someone. But yeah, no, I don't think I think you're doing the exact opposite now because you're not allowing yourself to be oppressed. So I feel like yeah, you have been silenced in some ways, and it's like I don't know. I don't think you feel good about this when it happens, having to like bite your tongue or, or having to like not really share what you really want to say or how you really feel. Like, I feel like that's kind of taking a toll on you. So yeah, now you're doing the opposite. You're doing the exact opposite now because you're realizing that it does not benefit you to stay silent. Like it doesn't benefit you to not speak up. Um, it kind of makes me feel like how like some partners can be in their like long-term relationships where yeah things may be working well, like financially things may be getting done, but it's like you're unhappy with your partner but you're just not willing to want to say anything because you don't want to rock the boat, you don't want to cause problems. But now it's like the disrespect is too blatant. So now you can't be silent anymore. Okay, now you're not willing to enable that person's behavior or what they're doing has definitely reached some type of like threshold for you where it's like you literally cannot take it. So yeah, it's funny because Snappy Ones, that name is so hilarious to me, but that's kind of what's going on with the Aquariuses right now. Like they're getting snappy because they've just been repressing and silencing themselves for too long. So that's just kind of what I see, Aquarius. Like you're not allowing yourself to be silenced, and you're understanding that without you having to affirm your boundaries. And I'm not saying that y'all are doing it violently, but you could be a bit verbal. Okay, you could be a bit verbal. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, he could be a bit verbal, like be a bit harsh and cutting. That's what I'm saying. You have to go back and listen to Aries reading. But yeah, that's what I'm getting here, Aquarius, is like you're not allowing yourself to be silenced anymore because you're understanding that in order for you to have peace, there must be war. Okay, you cannot enable people anymore. Okay, you cannot enable them. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but it seems like some of your haters are people that you're in. You could be in close relationships with them. They can have like direct access to you. And yeah, this is what's triggering them and driving them crazy. It's like you're no longer willing to enable things. It's like you're kind of blowing up. You're kind of blowing things up. Okay, you're blowing up spots. All right, it's like you're no longer allowing things to persist as it's been persisting because it's not working for you. I feel like it's something that you tried to bite your tongue, you tried to enable these people, like you tried to handle them with kid gloves, but you can't anymore. Okay, so how is this causing them to glitch or act weird? Well, I just think because you're not enabling them anymore. How is this causing them to glitch or act weird? I feel like you have leverage, okay? And I think that that's something that you need to think about. Like when you think about the leverage that you have, you'll no longer allow yourself to be in some type of relational dynamic like this where it seems like it's codependent, where you just, in order for you to receive what it is that you're getting from this person, you can't say nothing. Okay, you can't rock the boat. So yeah, I think what's causing them to glitch is like you have leverage. So for some of you, this may have been, you were dealing with someone because they could provide something financially for you. Okay. Um, you have a life together with this person. Um, it doesn't even just have to be an intimate relationship. Maybe this could be familial, like with your family member. But yeah, so what's causing them to glitch or act weird is, like I said, you have leverage now. So whatever it was that you needed from this person, you've had the ability to acquire it on your own. So now you don't have to allow them to oppress you, okay, or marginalize you, or to allow to be in that position in which that could occur. Okay, so I don't even want to say allow. Okay, but it's like to be in that position in which the disrespect or the oppression can happen. It's like you have leverage now, you have money. Some of you may have even increased your like your beauty and self-care rituals, so you're looking better. Okay, you're looking better. Some of you could even be like moving in silence. So like let's just say you were in like an abusive relationship or a one-sided relationship, or you were being treated like a workhorse in your relationship. It's like instead of you just allowing that to happen, let's say you know started making more money, you started focusing on your self-care, you started making moves in silence. So you started like appearing as a threat to this person or to these people. Um, yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting here too. Yeah, you started appearing as a threat. So like let's say this is a partner. It's like you're looking good. So they're not the only people that are gonna have eyes for you. Now there's other people that are interested in you. Or you have money stashed somewhere. So now you don't necessarily have to live in the same house as them. They know you could get up and leave because you established some type of like financial independence. Or maybe you're also thinking for yourself now. You know what I'm saying? Like you're making your own decisions because you're moving in silence. They don't actually know what's going on with you. Um, but yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting here. Yeah, what's causing them to glitch or act weird is because you have leverage now. Yep. You're also appearing to be very confident now as well, which is nice. But I also think that's because of how you're presenting. Um, yeah, like you're beautiful. So it's just how you're presenting. It's like when you are feeling beautiful, it just makes you feel so like confident. Yeah, damn, that's crazy. So these haters that are triggered, yeah, it's just being confirmed here again. Like they definitely have some narcissistic tendencies and ways. Yeah, you're changing. You're changing, and that's something that's scary to them. You're no longer, that person that, just sat there and just kind of went along with the program. Yeah, you're saying enough is enough. It's like you're not going along with that program because you're understanding that the program doesn't benefit you. It just benefits them. Like it doesn't benefit you at all. So why would you continue to keep going along with it? Yeah, you're looking out for your own best interests, and you actually have a way to get up and leave if and when you need to or when you want to. Like so yeah, it seems like you're developing your own sense of sovereignty, and that's something that they don't like. Are y'all in some type of traditional outdated relationship? Like what is this? Like where you just sit in the house and stay home? Like what's going on? Like what's going on? Like what is that? Um yeah, and what's causing them to glitch is there's a lot of talk about this. So not only are they realizing and noticing these changes that are happening with you, but other people are noticing them too and talking to them about it. So that's what's causing them to glitch or act weird. Yeah, whoever this person is, like if you're still with this person or you're still around these people, like they know that you can get up and go. Like they know you're not accepting the disrespect anymore or the oppressive energy. They know that you're not accepting that. They could see that your self-love is increasing, and you're becoming a bit more like self-centered and absorbed. Okay, which I'm not mad, especially when you've been selfless and you're still being disrespected. It's like what is it for? um yeah, so yeah, Aquarius, I'm kind of getting that like you're deciding to not be obedient anymore. Okay, you're deciding to not be obedient. Cheryl said his new wife. Whose new wife? Yo, whose new wife is that? Like, yo. Okay, what is the next weird move that they're gonna make? Okay, so yo, this is crazy because it seems like these haters or like this hater or like whoever this is that's being in opposition to you, it seems like this isn't someone that you can easily just get rid of. Like I feel like you have a very close connection to this person, and it's not just like you could just you know stop dealing with them. Like it's not like you just can. So I don't know who this person is to you. Like this could be a family member. Like Cheryl said, it's somebody's new wife. Hey Scorpio sun, I have not. I'm doing water signs next after Aquarius, and I'm starting with Pisces because Cha Cha asked, but I will do Scorpio after Pisces. So yeah, this isn't one of those connections where you can just like stop dealing with the person. You know how freeing it is to know like, yo, I could really stop dealing with you because we have no kids, we were never married, we have no businesses together, there's nothing established. Okay, we don't even split the rent. So I can leave you. Like that's so freeing to know that you can walk away from a person because you don't have no ties. But Aquarius, it seemed like you have ties. You have ties to this person. So yeah, what is the next weird move that they're gonna make? Yo, they're gonna start to act emotionally distant. Okay, they're gonna start to act like so they're so mad, like they're so mad that you're not willing to be obedient anymore. Okay, they're so mad that you're willing to cause a ruckus if that means that you're gonna experience peace. Like they're so mad that they can't marginalize you anymore. They're so mad that things have to actually be equal if that's what you want it to be, or equitable, or not at all, because you can leave if that's what you want. Like, but it just seemed like there's a strong tie and connection here. um Exactly. So their next weird move is they're gonna start acting fake. Like you may try to have conversations with this person. Like I said, they're gonna be acting distant. They're just gonna be like doing like the gray rock method with you. You know how it is with gray rock, where it's like you still have to engage with that person, but it's like you just take all emotion out of it. You know, that's kind of what this person is gonna be doing towards you. They're gonna be acting mad dry. Okay, dry. That's how they're gonna be acting, dry. Um, that's weird. I can't stand that. I can't stand when somebody's dry for real. They're gonna be acting dry, okay? But um they're really salty because they know that if they continue on with their ways and like in what they were doing to you, like if they continue on like trying to oppress you in that way, or like not really listening to what you have to say or not considering your perspectives and opinions, if they're not willing to do that to make space and room for you as an equal, okay, if they're not willing to do that, then they already know that like, yeah, they can lose the connection, and that would be even more hurtful to them. So it's like they can't, like, yeah, this person is being really weird. Okay, they're dealing with a lot emotionally under the surface about what they think is going to happen. um so how they're going to be treating you in the moment is they're just going to be acting dry. That's all I can say. Like their personality is going to be very dry. Yeah, like you could be trying to connect with this person, like, look, we had a spat, it is what it is, let's move on. They're going to be acting dry, like they can't move on from that, but they're really salty because they know you could leave. Yeah, exactly. Yep. They know that you see them for who they are now. Okay. So they're just having an issue with being able to recover from you now knowing the truth of the situation, or the truth of what is actually going on. Um, Also, for some of these weird people, they may try to do passive aggressive things behind your back. So you got to watch out for that too. See, for me, it's like when I have like some type of conflict with someone, I'll really try to have a conversation with them and just be like, you know what, just say what you have to say. I'm gonna say what I have to say so we can work through this. But sometimes passive aggressive, well, oftentimes those people who do passive aggressive things, it's like they'll be like, oh no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And then behind your back, they'll go punish you by getting revenge. Like just doing stupid stuff like that. So, yeah, this is potentially one of those people. So, if this is a partner, they're going to be acting mad dry, but potentially behind your back, they may go try to punish you or get some type of revenge. Okay. Which I personally don't like, but that's kind of what I'm seeing here. Yeah, because you threaten them, you threaten their position. Exactly. Some of them may, I'm just keeping it real. I gotta tell you, if this is a love relationship, some of them may try to go, get with somebody else, okay, just to punish you. So that's that passive aggressive stuff that I'm talking about. So yeah, you gotta watch out for that. But yeah, since you have leverage, I think the best, exactly. Since you have leverage, some of y'all could be leaving some type of domestic violence relationship. Since you have leverage, I really do think the best thing for you to do is to potentially plan your exit and get out of this. I think you should plan your exit, Aquarius. I think you should plan your exit. Take what you have and go. Especially if you experience that, like that, you know, like I said, detached emotion, like, and just the energy being off between you and, you know, this specific person or people. Just start planning your exit once you experience that, because they're going to do something passive aggressive behind your back to hurt you. You're welcome, Scorpio sun. Oh, I don't know what Ryan is saying. I didn't even go back and click and see what he said. But Ryan said, okay. Ryan, are you distracting everybody from the messages? Cheryl said, we split up 21 years ago. Oh, yeah, that's a long time. But good for you. I'm sure you're feeling a lot better. Good for you. I love that. Like, I love when people are just like, look, it's in the past. Like, because some people are still dealing with the same people for like 20 years, 30 years, 40 years. And it's like, that's the majority of your life, of your time here, that you literally spent with a toxic ass narcissistic sorry, that you spent with a toxic ass narcissistic person. I guess I need more space, y'all. I need more desk space. But yeah, I see that all the time, like in the comments on some of the creators that I watch. It's like people will be like, I've been dealing with this guy for yeah, I've been dealing with this guy for 40 years. He's in his 70s still doing the same stuff. He's not changing. He's in his 70s. You can't teach a dog, old dog, new tricks. All right, let's move on to the water signs. All right, we're starting with Pisces. Pisces. Your timestamp. Sorry, I knocked over one of my water bottles. It got my desk. All right. Pisces, your timestamp is going to be, let's just do 142:30. Yeah, that's a long time, Cheryl. 9 years. All right. Pisces. This is why your haters are glitching. Okay, this is why your haters are glitching. First question is, what about you is triggering them or driving them crazy? Yo. Pisces, are you being unbothered? Okay, are you acting unbothered? That's so funny. Yo, Pisces, you're unbothered. Let me get another card for this. Okay, good for you. It took you some time to get here. Okay, it took you some time to get here. But yeah, basically what I'm seeing here is your haters are basically triggered because you're not playing into the chaos. Okay, you're not playing into it. There could be a lot of chaos going on around you, just a lot of conflict, a lot of disruption. Okay, just a lot going on around you. It could even be very noisy, very loud where you are. But even though those things are happening, it's like you're still maintaining your sense of peace. And it's not like you're kind of enabling things and allowing things to go on and to persist around you. But I feel like you're just deciding to disengage. Okay, like you're detaching yourself. So this has a lot to do with your environment. So your environment can be very loud, noisy, disruptive, distracting. It's a lot going on here around you, but it's kind of like you're in your own protective bubble. Okay, you're in your own protective bubble. And I guess your haters are triggered because it's like you're not playing into maybe the like I said, any type of conflict or hostility that they could be trying to throw at you. So yeah, your haters may be people that are in close proximity to you. And I don't want to say that they're just like, they're trying to compete with you, but I do think that they could be bullies. I think that their, what is it? Their intention is to like intimidate you. Okay, it's like that's what their intention is to do. um Yo, that's funny because I just keep hearing Agent Smith. Agent Smith, and I keep seeing Agent Smith from The Matrix. So maybe that's a part of it as well. Is like that's, their one of their main goals and purposes, which is to drag you into lower vibrational energies, drag you into a fight. I know that has nothing to really do with the Matrix, but that's kind of what I'm getting. It's like the opposition around you could definitely be that. It's like that's their purpose. Okay, it's like that's what they're wired to do, which is to literally cause problems for you or to get you caught up in like meaningless or petty arguments. And all of those things are really just to trigger you to react. Which in turn is going to give them the energy that they want, and you're also lowering your vibration. Okay, so it's like that's what they want you to do. Like they want to drag you into fights and arguments and stuff. So yeah, you just got to be careful. I feel like it's going to be a lot that is thrown at you to see um like what you're going to do or how you're going to react. So it's kind of giving me like people trying to cause like reactive abuse or something. That's what I'm seeing here, like trying to cause you to get out of your element. So yeah, that's what's driving them crazy. It's like you're not participating in the foolishness. You're not participating in whatever stressful or hostile environment that they're trying to create to disempower you. That's not what's going on. But you used to. You used to. That's why I was just like, okay, you're changing. You used to. You used to. But I feel like you're realizing that in order to be this new person, in order to experience newness, and also in order to free yourself, you've had to release your need to have to fight, feel like you have to fight. Or I don't even just want to say like defend yourself, but yeah, you can defend yourself, but I feel like you may have been defending yourself in a negative way. Okay, which was by getting drawn into the fights and then also, going back and forth. Okay. Okay, going back and forth. Like it's like what people say about like rolling around with pigs in the mud type, type stuff. It's like when people say that. Okay, now I have to go look it up so I can actually give you the actual saying. Yeah, rolling around with pigs in the mud. Never wrestle with the pig in the mud. You both get dirty and the pig likes it. Yeah, exactly. It's like you're not engaging in arguments anymore or drama with, toxic people that are dragging you down to their level because they enjoy that chaos. All right, so you're deciding not to do that anymore. And that's what's triggering them. All right. Oh, this is the wrong deck. I'm sorry. Yeah, but you're definitely a lot much more wise now. You've had those experiences already, and those experiences have taught you that like it doesn't do anything healthy or positive for you. So yeah, now you know better. Okay. So you've been there before. You've experienced the drama, the chaos, and now you're deciding not to. Like you know better. How is this causing them to glitch or act weird? Yo, the thing that I keep hearing in my mind is someone saying, "Oh, you think you're better? Oh, you think you're better?" It's like, yeah, I actually do. Like, that's the Leo. Yo, that's the Leo in me. But that's literally what I keep hearing. It's like, "Oh, you think you're better?" And it's like, yeah, because you think I'm better. So I guess that's what it is. Like, for real. But yeah, how is this causing them to glitch or act weird? Yeah. How is this causing them to glitch or act weird? I feel like, you know, you know that where you are right now, maybe it may be dark. Okay. It may be dark. Because we've already confirmed that it's the environment and there's darkness around. Okay. It's dark, but you're not afraid of it. Okay. I just saw the title for that show, Are You Afraid of the Dark? And for you, it's no, you're not. You're not. If anything, you know better, you're more wise, so you're able to navigate this darkness. Okay? You're able to make the best decisions that you need to make for yourself. Your opposition, your enemies, I feel like they inherently know that it's best that you're not dragged into the drama, but that's literally what they're attuned to do. Like that's their whole purpose, which is to cause problems. Like that's literally their whole wiring. It's like that's what they're programmed to do. Um That's literally what they're programmed to do. But it's like you're comfortable in this space. You're comfortable not engaging while simultaneously these things are still happening around you. Okay. So you're still exhibiting peace even amongst the chaos. And yeah, that's causing them to glitch or act weird is because you've already sussed out the situation. You know the patterns, you know how things go, and you're comfortable being in that darkness. You know, like you're comfortable being in the darkness. Like, I guess that's all I can say. And it's not to say that, oh, you want to stay there. You know what I'm saying? But it's like wherever you are, it's like you're comfortable. It's not gonna move you. It's not gonna shake you. It's not gonna, you know, like I said, mess up, kill your vibe, or you know, it's not gonna mess up your protective bubble and space that you're creating for yourself. It's not gonna get you out of your element. Like, Kendrick. Exactly. What's causing them to glitch or act weird? It's like, even though this is like a loop that they're trying to replay with you, it's like you're not stuck in that loop. It doesn't matter what they can do, what they do. It's like you're literally not stuck in that loop, even though it's something that they're literally trying to replay for you over and over. Exactly. And they're acting weird and they're glitching because they know that your ability to be calm and peaceful in this chaos is divine. Okay. So even where you are, if you're in the darkness, it's like clearly God is favoring you. God is shining on you because you're still having the ability to exist without getting dragged into this mess. Yeah. Yea, though I walk through the shadow of the valley of death, I will fear no evil. That's kind of what it's giving. Okay, so you should definitely go read. I think that's Psalms 23. I believe it's Psalms 23. All right, so let's move on. Yo, actually, it's so funny. I don't know if I can go back and find that meme. I don't know if I could go back and find that meme, like, that was about Psalms 23. Dang. Dang. It was a meme where someone was like, I am the shadow. Like, I was cracking up. I was like, yo, the internet. Okay, so bonus. What is the next weird? Oh yeah, what is the next weird move they're gonna make? The next weird move that they're gonna make is what they were already doing: being loud, causing problems, being aggressive. It could be one specific person here. They're gonna be coming in trying to, like I said, take you out of your element. They're gonna come in trying to start a problem, start a riot, start some chaos. So you should be preparing yourself to potentially be in an argument. Okay, like it's coming. It's coming. I'm just letting you know it's coming. So, yeah, you know, just do what you have to do. But Spirit is saying the best thing for you to do is to be quiet. This person or these people are coming in to hurt your feelings. Okay, that's what they're coming in to do. They're gonna be very loud, very aggressive, very rude. Okay. Exactly. For some of you, it could be your partner or it could be family here with the 10 of Cups. Yeah. And that's sad because it seems like you're changing, but they're not. They're refusing to change and they're being stagnant. So this is, like I said, a loop that continues to keep going and going and going, or they want to keep it going instead of just letting it go. So yeah, they're about to drag you into some mess. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, Pisces. But yeah, Spirit is saying, like, utilize your intuition, like, know when the attack is coming in, and also be silent. Don't say anything. Do not say anything at all. It's like you have to be the exact opposite. They're going to be loud. You're going to be quiet. Like, literally, don't say anything at all. And that's a part of the changes and the transformation that you have been undergoing anyway. Is like not feeling the need to have to address everything. So yeah, that's what Spirit is basically saying. They're coming in to start that shit. In return, don't say anything back. All right, let's move on, Pisces. Let's go to Scorpio. Mhm. Scorpio sun. We're on Scorpio now. All right, the Scorpio timestamp is going to be 1:55:30. Cha-Cha said, yes, I'm not. All right, Scorpio. What about you is triggering them or driving them crazy? Oh, okay. Cutting people off. Cutting people off, Scorpio. Sacrificing relationships. Sacrificing people. Exactly. Look, I'm not even mad at you, Scorpio. Sometimes you just have to do it. Sometimes you just have to. Sometimes you just have to stunt and flex on people by cutting them off. Sometimes you have to do that. So yeah, that's what I'm getting here, Scorpio. So yes. What about you is triggering your haters or driving them crazy? Because you're cutting them off. That's what's triggering them. You're cutting them off. Like, I want to see what it is that you're trying to work towards, but it seems like you are very concerned. Let me not say concerned. Let's just say focused. You're very focused on becoming successful. This could have to do with legal matters. So maybe there was something that went on in connection to these haters or to people. Yeah, this has to do with legal matters. A couple different things here. It's a couple different things. Some of you may have had to cut off people from the past so that you could have like a successful relationship. Or so that you could get some type of high ranking job. Maybe you've had to cut people off so that you could pursue some type of like school program, so that you could potentially get in some type of public office position or something. Maybe y'all are going for like some type of like government job or something, or a state job. And so you feel like you had to cut people off in order for that. Or maybe not even just cutting people off, but just cutting off maybe even certain bad habits that you had that was in connection to your haters. Or what I also heard was like no new friends. So maybe you just had to decide that you were going to be very individualistic in your pursuit of whatever this is that you want to attain. Okay, so it's similar to another sign that I read for today, but I can't remember. It might have been one of the fire signs. I know it's not Leo. I know it's not, I don't know. Okay. It seems like you've had to take an individualistic approach to whatever this is. Okay. But I'm getting a couple different things. It could be school, going for public office. But you know, on the other end of the extreme, it may have even been some type of like court case or something legal that was going on where you've had to maybe you've had to like you had to testify, or you're like a witness, or maybe you've had to get your own lawyer to make sure that like, you know, you stay out of jail. I don't know what's going on here, Scorpio. Like, I mean, this doesn't have to be like something intense, like, you know, maybe with some type of like murder case or something. It could have even been for something like a DUI or drunk driving, something, okay, where maybe it was the wrong place, wrong time, you were around the wrong people, and now you're experiencing like consequences because of that thing. So it just seems like maybe you all have got your own individual lawyer to help you get out of this mess, whatever that is. So that's another storyline potentially for someone. But yeah, yeah, I'm getting that too. So that's crazy. That's definitely crazy. Like, you definitely have to watch the company that you keep, because the people around us could definitely get us into trouble. So yeah, Scorpio, if you're facing like trouble, like what is triggering to your haters is the fact that like you're doing everything you can to ensure that you successfully come out on the other side like unscathed. Okay, so it seems like you all could be lawyering up or getting some type of education and knowledge, so that you can successfully represent yourself. Um, yeah, for others, look, this could even be you deciding to leave a relationship in the past, and maybe it's your, your potential ex-partner that's feeling some type of way because you're deciding to divorce them, and so you're going to make sure that you're lawyered up. You're going to make sure that things are settled positively in your favor. So it's definitely something going on here legally with you, Scorpio. So yeah, it could be a divorce, it could be some type of crazy ass court case. And yeah, it just seems like you are separating yourself, and you're sacrificing the other person or other people to ensure that you are preserved. So whatever it is that you're doing, what's triggering them or driving them crazy is that, like, what you're doing out of self-preservation is pretty much, in their mind, is disadvantaging them. So you're doing something to put yourself at an advantage, but it's disadvantaging them. So that's why your haters are feeling some type of way. So yeah, this is a lot. It can definitely get serious. With what I'm feeling here, it can definitely get serious. Like, as far as like a very super serious court case, like, for real. Yeah. Or it could be as, positive as you deciding to go for some type of like promotion, whether it's like you're deciding to get married, and so maybe you have to cut some people off, okay, in order to have a successful marriage. Or yeah, or you could be trying to like travel or reestablish yourself, so you just have to, cut some people off in order for you to do that, or even bad habits that are connected to others. So yeah, like, oftentimes we'll share, similar vices with other people, but like, let's say we decide to stop drinking or to stop smoking, so now we kind of decrease the amount of time that we're spending with our drinking or smoking buddies, just, it's stuff like that. So there's some type of habit that you could just be saying, like, to yourself, like, you know what, I need to knock this off. Maybe some of y'all are dealing with addictions, and it's like you're deciding to stop the whatever it is that you're addicted to, but it's connected to another person. So in essence, you're kind of cutting that person off too. Yeah. Yep. It's like you're cutting people off to start a new life. Okay, to start a new life or to experience some type of success. That's what you're doing. Like, you're very focused on your future, and you're very focused on where you're going. So yeah, it seems like you may have kind of been aligned with these people at a certain place, but then you thought to yourself, like, look, if I have to disappoint and sacrifice this connection or whatever this is in order to come out successful and to be on a different level, and like, I'm gonna have to do it. So it was like a decision that you had to make, and I feel like it was a bit unexpected. For whoever your haters or your opposition is, it's like you made a move that was unexpected. Like, you made a move that was based off of strategy. Okay, you looked at what was going on for what it was. Okay, you looked at the reality of the situation, and based off of what you were getting, that feedback, based off of what you were, what was clicking in your mind, the conclusions that you were coming to, you was just like, yeah, I need to make this move. I need to make this move really quick. Okay, it was a strategic move. I need to make this move because if I don't, I'm going to end up suffering. Okay, or I need to make this move because if I don't, I'm going to experience failure. So whatever you did was out of self-preservation. Okay, how is this causing them to glitch or act weird? I think it was unexpected, and I also feel like they're not prepared. Yeah, it's unexpected. Exactly, I just answered the question. It's unexpected, and they were not prepared. Like, you actually thought about your next steps. Okay, and it seems like whomever you were connected to, or whatever you were connected to, it wasn't necessarily prepared. It may have just been kind of living in the moment, or just kind of taking things, like, I don't want to say, I want to say, like, just being unserious, being very unserious, like, just not treating whatever was going on with the same level of, like, with the level of seriousness that it required, you know? And that's just how some people are, for real. It's like real things could be going on, and they just think it's a game, and they think it's a joke. It's like, this is real life. Like, and this is real shit going on right now. Like, we need to be serious, and we need to make some real decisions. So maybe this is something that you felt like you had to do because nobody else was taking this as serious. So you decided to take it serious. So I'm not mad at that. Like, I'm not mad at at that, for real. I'm not mad. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. What's causing them to glitch or act weird is I feel like they thought that you would keep yourself in the same position. But that's just, it's not, it didn't make logical sense for you to do that. Because, like I said, you were focused on your own sense of success and also victory within the situation. So they're basically glitching, like I said, because they didn't view this, whatever this is, as serious as you do or as you did in order for you to make that move that you needed to make. I'm just seeing someone play chess, okay? I'm seeing someone play chess and just deciding, like, you know what? I'm gonna move this piece right there. Like, that's where it needs to go. So yeah, you're definitely playing chess here. You're being very strategic with your moves, okay? Being very strategic with your moves. And another thing I feel like you did in the process is like you really kind of looked at like what, I don't want to say like you just looked at like the implications of your actions, because I don't think you care. I think you understand that, you know, if this thing has to be sacrificed or people have to be sacrificed for my self-preservation, then okay, it's only going to end up in a being positive for me. It's only going to end up becoming a win. Um, so I don't think you really care about how it looks like to other people because you're doing what's best for yourself. Um, but I do think that you thought a lot about the consequences of what could happen if you didn't make that decision. Okay. So you don't care about how it looks like to other people, but you do care about the consequences if you would have stayed just as unserious as them, as whoever this is. Okay. Or whatever this is. So yeah, what's causing them to glitch is like you're not taking them with you. Like you're very much focused on yourself. You're being very individualistic. You're showing yourself the specialized care, attention, and love that you need to get through this, to make it out on the other side. And yeah, they're glitching because things are going to turn out successful for you because you've done the necessary work, or you've asked for the necessary support and assistance that you needed, or you're kind of doing things in the right way. Okay, whoever this is, whatever this is like your haters. They're upset because they're not doing things in the right way. Okay, they're not seeing things just as clearly as you are. They're not reasoning with what's going on here, okay, in a productive way that would help them to make the best possible moves, or that would help them to make the best decisions. They're just not there. They're not there. They're not thinking like how you think. So yeah, exactly. They're not thinking like how you think. Yo, spirit is hitting today. Like they're not. They're not. There's some type of education. There's some type of support that you have. For some of you, I'm kind of picking up Scorpio. There's a lot of masculine energy here. Okay, so I'm picking up typically like with me being feminine, I'm gonna read from a feminine perspective and point of view, but it's like for this pile, I'm kind of feeling like there's a lot of Scorpio men that could be watching this pile. Yeah, a lot of Scorpio men. So yes, let's say you are sacrificing something so that you can go be in a connection, you know, so that you could go get married or something. It seems like you could be sacrificing like past lovers or even some family members or friends so that you could go start your new life with a partner. Yeah, whoever this partner is, especially if it's a woman, is like this person is just like you. Like y'all both are thinkers. They're just like you. So this person could also be helping and supporting you with like getting through this. If it's some other type of legal matter, like something really intense, like you had to lawyer up, your lawyer might be a woman. Like this might be the support person that's helping you through this mess. That could be that too. But yeah, you're definitely thinking differently. You're thinking from a higher perspective. Hey, Naya. Exactly. Yo, spirit's hitting. Some of y'all could really be experiencing some type of like addiction, like you were experiencing addiction, so you could be recovering. And others of you may have had some type of legal trouble surrounding substances, okay, like drugs or drinking. Like that's kind of what I was getting, like DUI type shit. So that's kind of what I'm seeing here too. That's interesting. Yeah, you definitely, like I said, have to be very careful of the company that you keep. Naya, I hope you're doing well. What is the next weird move that they're going to make? Ah. I don't know. I don't know if it's to you. Like, oh, okay. So, uh, yeah, Scorpio, I would definitely say that you need to completely remove yourself from any type of environments in which you may see these haters, okay? Or that you may see your opposition. I feel like this is a safety issue now. I think this is the best thing for you to do is to really remove yourself, because they may try to physically harm you, okay? Physically harm you, hurt you. They could even be like verbally aggressive. Like it's anywhere on that scale, you know? So I think the best thing for you to do is to really yeah, get out of there. Like once you cut these people off, don't go back to them, don't go have conversations with them, don't do anything, really don't. Especially if this is, let's say, like the scenario where I was talking about, like maybe you're trying to divorce somebody. Yeah, you want to make sure that you really move away. Like don't be around that person because they could be trying to get revenge on you. Yeah, they could be trying to get revenge on you. So please remove yourself, okay? The next weird move that they're going to try to make is to get some type of revenge because you're letting them go in order to experience something better. So they may be trying to like ruin what's next for you. So like let's say if you're going for some type of like job or public office or you're going to school, they may try to like slander your name or ruin that opportunity for you. If you're trying to get yourself out of a legal bind, they may try to ruin that for you or harm you. um yeah. Yeah, this is a lot, Scorpio. I'm gonna end this reading. All I'm gonna tell you to do is like once you X somebody out of your life, like don't ever let them back in. Naya said, I'm good, thank you. I hope you are too. This Mercury retrograde has got me irritated though. Oh yeah. Yeah, Naya. I got irritated too. Somebody had to get the smoke from me. They had to get the smoke from me for real. They had to. I had to do it. Like I had to do it because I just wasn't understanding what was going on. Like I don't know, because it's like for me, I try my best to live from a place of reality. Okay, like I try my best to just think about things from all angles so that I'm truly understanding what is going on before I start, you know, saying what I think and how I feel. And it's just like I don't know what reality that person was living in, but and I don't care, but I had to say what I had to say, like, because that was very irritating. She said, right. Exactly. I had to say what I had to say because I just didn't understand what was not being comprehended. Like, I didn't understand. Yeah, for real. I didn't understand what was not being comprehended, for real. And it's crazy too because it's like sometimes you want to talk about stuff, but it's like I'm still on the internet with it. So it's just like that person could literally watch. You know what I'm saying? It's like, ugh, leave me alone. Like, let's go ahead and move on to Cancer because Scorpio's reading was becoming a bit too eerie. All right, we shall overcome. Okay, Cancer, your timestamp is going to be 2:15. 2 hours and 15 minutes. All right, Cancer. This is why your haters are glitching. What about you is triggering them or driving them crazy? Oh, it seems like Cancer, um well, your haters are basically triggered because they don't have access to you. Um they don't have access to you. So I'm not getting that, like, oh, you legit cut them off type shit. Like, that's not what I'm getting, but I feel like you're kind of now understanding like who's for you and who's not. So I think you're kind of in the process of doing it, but like in the very beginning stages. Okay? So I feel like you have sussed out who is opposing you, and you're deciding to be in like self-protective mode. Okay, so that's crazy. I want to see like what conclusions you're coming to. It seems like you're coming to the realizations, and it also seems like your haters are people that need to be around other people. It's like they need to be around friends, they need to be around family, they need to be around people. Like, y'all know what I'm saying? Y'all know how some people are, where it's like they always need to be around another person. It's just like, why do you feel like you have to constantly be distracted? Like, isn't there something that you could be doing with your time? Because I feel like I get a lot done when I'm by myself, for real. Like, I feel like I get a lot done when I'm by myself. And I just feel like it's needed and it's essential so I can literally be in my mood. Like, I can think, I can figure out, my next steps for whatever it is that I'm doing. Like, I just feel like it's important to like be comfortable with being by yourself. I can entertain myself. Like, I don't know. Some people really always have to be around another person. And that's kind of what I'm picking up here, Cancer. It's like your haters always feel like they have to be around somebody. And one of those people is you. One of those people is you. But they're upset because it's like you don't have to be around them. So, what I just heard was Martin. Y'all watched the Martin show with Martin Lawrence? He was like, "Get off me. Get off me." Like, get off me. It was like how Martin always was like, "Get off me. Like, you're on me. Get off me." Like, that's kind of what I'm getting here. So it's like you're just telling people to kind of like back off, but you may not necessarily be doing it in like a very super like harsh way, but that's kind of what's being communicated through your energy. So they feel some type of way because you don't want to be around them. Like, people are so weird. Hold on for 1 second, y'all. Sorry, people. I had to go be Major Pain and remove all of these things from the living room because I just kept hearing stuff bouncing back and forth and it was just agitating. Um okay. All right. So, let me see if I can pick back up where I was. But yeah, so basically yeah, it's like energetically you're telling people to back off. Okay? And I guess they don't like it. Yo. Yep. Yeah, they're just mad. Like, they're mad because you're literally not exchanging energy with them. You're not exchanging energy with them at all. Like, you're not. Maybe there are some things that you used to do but you're deciding not to do it anymore. Um, yeah, there are some things that you used to do like this. Some some of your haters right now may even be like, friends, okay, friends, or even family members that you have grown up with. But that's kind of what I'm getting here. Is like they're mad because you're not spending as much time with them as you used to. Okay. It's clearly something that they benefited off of you. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're focused on yourself. Yeah, you used to be like so loving and kind and empathetic to them. Like you would support them, like if they had issues and problems. Um, I also heard that they created. It's like you would always be there to try to like clean up messes for them. So some of your friends or your haters or whoever, Cancer, that has spent a significant amount of time with you, it's like they're instigators. Like they start problems, they start things, and then they come to you for advice, they come to you for help. um they continue to perpetuate the same negative toxic cycles in their life, but then they come to you to be the person to give them that listening ear. Okay, they come to you for everything, they come to you to complain. Okay, they come to you to feel better about themselves. They come to you for your, especially if you're, intuitive, or you're also a psychic. They come to you for your spiritual guidance and advice, and you're not doing it. Yeah, you're tired. You're tired of dealing with these people and their problems. Exactly. Because I was just like, what? Like, you're tired of dealing with these people and their problems. It seems like these are problems that they've been dealing with for years, and you're tired. You're tired of it. It's like you're always that safe space, that rest haven, okay, where people can come. Um, and so it just seems like you're protecting yourself, you're gatekeeping, okay? Similar to, it was the advice that I gave to another sign that they have to do that. But it's, yeah, it's like you're gatekeeping, like out of self-preservation. You're trying your best to protect yourself because you're just tired of the constant issues. And it's not even issues that you're creating, it's issues that other people are bringing to you. So yeah, that's annoying. I can see why you don't want to be around anybody right now. Like, I can definitely see why, because it's too much. Like, it's too much. Exactly. It's too much. And I mean, you're definitely being sensitive about this, Cancer, because it's like you feel kind of like you're letting people down, like you kind of feel bad about it, but nah, it's the best thing you need to do, because yeah, they bring too much issues into your life, they bring too many problems, and sometimes it's like that. It's like, you could love someone, but once you realize that they're drama, like, you have to detach from that person. It doesn't matter who it is. Like, if it's drama and it's too much and it's weighing heavily on you to the point where now you're experiencing like the residue from what they're going through, like, that's too much. Like, to where now you start feeling mental unrest because of the BS that they're bringing to you to handle, that's entirely too much. So yeah, good for you. What you're doing is the best thing for yourself. And they're just mad that they can't come to you with their problems. They're just mad that they can't come to you and get, a piece of your, healing, um your healing powers, okay, and your abilities, especially if you are doing, good work. All right. Okay, especially if you're doing good work. It's like they can't come to you with that. Yeah, exactly. They always coming around with problems and chaos. Like, it's always a problem. And I just feel like you're protecting yourself because you're tired of having to experience that. Like, you're tired of having to experience that. Like, and you're not even starting the shit. You know what I'm saying? You're not even starting it, but they're coming to you like you're the equalizer, like you should finish it. And it's just like, no, I'm not doing that. So I get it, Cancer. It's making me mad. All right, let's move on. How is this causing them to glitch? Well, they have to deal with their own problems finally. Like, yeah, like that's kind of what I'm getting. That's like the next logical thought, but we'll see what the cards we'll see what the cards say. We'll see what the cards say. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think you really truly understand, but like you're at your wit's end. It's like you're at your breaking point. And like this is actually the first step to you being able to stop allowing yourself to be in this maternal role for everybody. This is that, you know, this is the first step. So I don't know who came to you with the mess, but that was like the breaking point for you. Like, it was the breaking point. But I'm getting here. Actually, I'm also getting here that this could be your mom as well, Cancer. This could be your mom. This could be the mother of your children or your child if you have children. Um, this could also be a sibling that you grew up with or also a friend that you grew up with. You said, Naya said, I don't have a single Cancer placement, I don't think. But this is resonating so heavily for a past friendship. I don't think I really have too many Cancer placements either. Like I want to go look at my chart and see, but I don't think I do. Y'all, I have so many screenshots of makeup looks and clothes. Yo, I don't think I do. Well, let me see. Well, it says I have Cancer in the 10th house. Let me see. Yeah, that's what it says. But Naya, you're well versed with astrology, so maybe you could tell me what that means right now without me having to look it up. Okay. So, how is this causing them to glitch or act weird? Oh, it's crazy. Yo, people really, they want to do everything but just go to God. It's like they want to do everything but go to God. It's like, how do they think that you even was able to give them this love, care, compassion, and nurturing and this advice and all of this stuff that you was able to give them? Like, where do they think it came from? Where do they think it came from? Exactly. Where do they think it came from? Yeah, they're acting weird because it's like they look at you as being the person that is going to, fix things for them when they could actually just go to God and fix themselves. So, yeah, that's why they're glitching. That's why they're glitching. It's like you're no longer um allowing yourself to be the answer. You're not. Like you're a human being. Like you have limitations as well. And you know that. You know that because it's like these people, when they come around with their mess, it causes you to have like actual physical health issues. Like you may get sick because your energy is being depleted. And you may also be experiencing like headaches and just a lot of stress because you're taking on something that is not yours to take on. Like it's not. It's not. And you also need to stop letting these people come over to your house with their problems. They're literally bringing negative energy into your house. Okay, you said Cancer energy in the 10th house means that you show up with Cancerian traits within your professions. That's probably why I've always been like in some type of like profession where it's like I'm helping people, like social work or even this. But your moon placement will heavily influence how that plays out since Cancer is ruled by the moon. Okay, you're right. I need to connect the dots because I have a Gemini moon. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Naya. All right. All right, let's keep going because I feel like I've been talking talking a lot. Okay. Doing the most during Cancer's reading. But it's only because I get this. Like I get it. All right, so let's pick it up. Exactly. If they want freedom, they have to go to God. Like, and it's just like they're not trying to do that. They're not identifying that, the divine is the answer. Like, if they actually just focus more on healing and spirituality, then maybe they wouldn't be engaging in these dramatic and toxic things. Maybe they wouldn't be experiencing so much like chaos and conflict. It's just these are people who just don't want to have to internalize that they're the problem. Okay? They don't want to have to internalize that they're the problem. But if they develop a sense of awareness and understand that like they actually are the problem, it would be their first step in being able to experience freedom. I mean, being able to separate themselves from that thing. So, yeah. Yeah, these people depend on you too much, Cancer. That's what they're saying here too. They're acting weird because they literally are depending on you too much. Like, yo. I just heard something, but I don't know if I'm gonna say it because it might be rude. It might be rude. No, I gotta say it. They need to get off your teeth. Okay? Get them off. Like, all right, let's move on. But yeah, they're saying that you're it. Like, you're the person that really can solve the problems. You're the person that makes them feel better. You're that person. That's you. So I guess that's the role that they assign to you, okay? The mom, the mother, that's the role that they assign to you. So I guess they mad because you're not parenting them. All right, so what is the next weird move they're gonna make? Let's say it's time for the bottle. All right, let me shuffle again. Yo. Let me shuffle again, because I think the outcome for you is like, I don't think that you're going to be connecting with these people anymore. Okay, that's the outcome. What is the next weird move they're going to make? I don't know if it's, I mean, the only weird thing I can say is that they're just going to be like monitoring you, just watching you. So that's weird. Um, that's what they're going to be doing. Speculating, and also assuming and speculating on what it is that you're doing, like in your alone time. So they're going to be thinking a lot about that. So I feel like their thoughts are going to be driving them a bit crazy, because it's like, what are you doing? What are you pouring your time and attention into? Like, what is it? Like, I mean, it's none of their business, but unfortunately, that's just how some people are. They don't care. They're nosy as fuck. So yeah, I see that happening. Yeah, but with their personal situations, they're not going to change. Like, whomever these people are, or this person is that you've been supporting, they're not going to change. They're going to continue to keep repeating the same stuff that gets them into trouble. I don't think they're going to realize that they're the problem. They're literally going to keep doing the same thing. And they're so lazy. Like, they're so lazy. They can't even get up and fix their own problems. So they're just going to be watching you to see what you're up to, what you're doing. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah. Yeah. What you're doing is the best thing for you, Cancer, because they're not going to change. So if you were going to continue to keep like allowing yourself to like parent them, to mother them, to be there for them, to whatever it was that you was doing for them, that would have just been never ending. Because I just heard I just heard the never ending story. Y'all know the theme song from the never ending story? Exactly. They're just going to be, look, spirit is hitting today. All they're going to be doing is like thinking a lot, and being very nosy, and like wondering what it is that you're up to in your alone time. Like, what are you spending your time on? That's all they're going to be doing. Like, and they're going to be obsessing about it. And they're going to, of course, they're haters. They're going to be mad about it. Okay, mad, gossiping about it. Like, oh, what is she doing? Like, oh, she thinks this or she thinks that. Like, oh, what's she doing? Like, yeah, some of them even might try to like turn people against you, as well, which is weird. They may try to turn people against you, and just talking really bad about you, because of course you're not playing a role or position that you used to play. So they may be trying to smear your name here as well. But at the end of the day, like I said, these are people that they're gonna be exactly who they are. Like, they're not changing. I don't ever like saying that someone is not gonna change, because there is the possibility for people to change, but there's too many cards here that I'm getting that's showing that they're too lazy to get up and to make the changes that they need to make. Yeah, I didn't want to have to say that they're not gonna change, but it's confirmed that they're not. Like, I never like doing that. Like, putting labels or titles on people, or saying what's gonna happen and what's not. But that's the next weird move. They're going to be speculating what you're doing in your alone time, but I feel like it's literally just you being to yourself. Like, you're being to yourself, and this is exactly what you should be doing. Like, give yourself love, as opposed to feeling like you always have to pour into other people that for real they don't deserve it, because they're problematic. They're problematic, and they need to go to God to solve their problems. Dang, what happened? Oh, that had to have been a mistake. Okay, yeah. Naya Cha Cha said that was an accident, because I was like, what happened? Exactly. Exactly. Now they want to get mad. Like, yo, that's something I was talking about earlier today because it came up in another pile where it's just like, I just don't get it. It's like you could literally bend over backwards for people, and it's like once you stop doing it, they just get so mad. It's like, what you think I was supposed to be bending over backwards for you for life? Like, what? So I really got to do that reading. Like, who are you in their reality? Like, I have to. I have to. But the thing is like next week is going to be so busy for me. So busy. And I don't want to project like, oh, busyness. But I know. Okay. I know. So if that's what I know, then I have to prepare ahead of time. Okay. Like, oh yeah, if you all are still in the live, definitely make sure that you go follow Naya's tarot channel. She reads tarot. So definitely make sure that y'all go follow and support. All right, like we on the earth signs now. Virgo. Yo. Virgo, your timestamp is gonna be 2:37. Just so I can get something to drink. Y'all, I am so hungry. Like, so earth signs, forgive me. Forgive me if I have to do a speed read. Cause this is hungry. Okay? I'm ready to eat. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Like, girl, when I'm not live, okay? And I have yo, my pick a card viewers, they so mad. I know they're so mad at me because it's like I haven't posted a pick a card read in a long ass time. Okay? I have not. But like when I'm not on live, I'm watching my peers, okay? And you are definitely a peer. Like I watch you. So sorry. If you watch my pick of cards and you kind of mad at me because I haven't posted, I'm sorry. I'll try. I'm busy. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Like, oh, Virgo. Dang, why they mad? People trying to stop your destiny? Come on. Like, what is this? All right, Virgo. Like, your haters are mad because you utilize one of your higher faculties, okay? And that's how you manifest things, because you utilize your imagination, okay? And I feel like Steve Harvey said some quote about like your imagination. Now I need to go look it up because I don't want to like say what he said wrong. Something about like your imagination is a preview to life's coming attractions. Yep, that's exactly what he said. Something along the lines of that. So yeah, your haters are mad because you're a dreamer, okay? They're upset because you're refusing to pretty much be stagnant and stuck in life. You don't really care about what's going on with your current, reality or circumstance or situation. You're not even entertaining it. You're deciding to think outside of yourself. So it's crazy because in tarot land, the Seven of Cups is always like, it's just always looked at with such a negative connotation. Like, it's always looked at in a negative connotation. But I actually like the Seven of Cups because it really does give you the opportunity to just like imagine, to dream, and to fantasize about what could be. Or like what you could choose and what you could decide on. The issue is when you're in the Seven of Cups energy for too long, okay? You start procrastinating out of fear of failure, and not wanting to choose any way, or not trying to choose anything or any method. So yeah, Virgo, you're allowing yourself to dream, like, and you're actually on the way to accomplishing a lot of what it is that you're dreaming about, that you're thinking about, that you're fantasizing about. So yeah, your haters clearly are people who are NPCs, okay? They must be NPCs because they just can't understand how you allow yourself to do this. They cannot get it. They don't get it. It's just people that are very worldly. Okay, like you could be worldly but not be of the world, but it's like these are of the world type of people. Like they just don't, they can't see their way through things. They're like, I just kind of saw like someone being in a roundabout, like driving in a roundabout and just kind of going in a circle, like driving around and around and around in that roundabout. It's like, what? Like, get out of the damn circle. So yeah, these are definitely people that are very conventional with their mindset. Um, I mean, when you become an adult, you do have to kind of develop some type of like conventionality, but you should still be connected to that childlike wonder and imagination that you once possessed when you were younger. So yeah, it seems like you're still connected to that energy, Virgo, and they're mad because it actually does like result in exactly what you want. Like it takes you places, you allow yourself to explore, you allow yourself to take risks. Like you're always on an adventure because you're literally just doing what you envisioned. So yeah, these people are mad because you have a vision. Okay, you have a vision. You allow yourself to dream, and then you actually get on the path. Like you actually start to plan. You actually start to make things happen. And that's what they're mad about. So that's why your haters are glitching. It's like, how is it that you dreamt of that thing and now you're actually doing it? Like, how is it? Like, type shit. That's weird. Yeah, and I also feel like these are people that have tried to like deter you from doing exactly what it is that you dreamed about or that you've imagined. So they may like ask you a lot of questions um to like try to make you feel like you're stupid or you're dumb for thinking like that. They may give you like weird awkward stares or looks because they just think like you're being very like immature or elementary with your thinking. Some of them may even try to like make it seem like you're like future faking, you know, like people can be crazy, but that's kind of what I'm getting here. They can make it seem like you're just future faking, like you're just saying things, you know. It's kind of like the energy of the Page of Wands. Like the Page of Wands can say anything, okay? The Page of Wands would be hype. Like the Page of Wands would be like, just like high energy and just be like saying all these different ideas and things. But they're basically trying to say that like, you're like the Page of Wands in reverse. It's like it's not gonna happen, okay? Like you're just saying these things, but it's not gonna happen. So it's kind of like that feeling of like future faking. So yeah, that's what they think here. It's like some of them have actually tried to like deter you from um, you know, uh dreaming or accomplishing these things that you say you want. So that's crazy. And I also feel like they're even more mad because you've basically tried to like defend your position about what it is that you want. And you've even tried to encourage them to dream, or for them to imagine like a life outside of what they're living, and they just can't do it. They literally cannot do it. So yeah, stop casting your pearls among swine, Virgo. Some real life haters talk about it. That's what they're reading about, Naya. Cha said, I was just watching an old pick a card. Girl, I watched an old pick a card of mine and I picked the pile for myself. That was hitting. I was like, yeah. This I was like, yeah, this is not for play. Like I was like, this is not for play. And y'all, like I was having a hard time explaining like how to actually consume tarot readings on YouTube. Like I was having a hard time explaining that to someone who doesn't watch tarot on YouTube at all, like, or doesn't even get readings in general. Like I was having a very hard time explaining that to that person or this to that person. Yeah. Naya said, I love when that happens. You feel so validated. Exactly. It's like, it's tea. For real. Like, for real. And it's crazy too because it's like when you watch tarot, you have to be completely comfortable with the truth. You have to be comfortable with the truth, even if it's something that you don't want to hear or if it's something that's triggering. Because I've definitely watched some videos, from my peers, and that shit was triggering. But if I was weak, then I feel like it would have destroyed the rest of my day. But it really didn't because it was just confirmation. It was literally just confirmation. So like if you watching tarot, you gotta be comfortable with the truth for real. You really do. You said, yeah, people be watching like Yo, yo, that emoji. Yo, that emoji is so funny. How is this causing them to glitch or act weird? Well, because they're first and foremost, they're empty. They're empty. They really are. Like, they're empty. Like, you're not. Yeah, you're not. Like, you're not. All right, so Virgo, a lot. Yeah, stop talking to these people about what you plan to do. Okay, you gotta be hush mouth like the high priestess. Don't say anything. Like, don't say anything. It just made me think about John Witherspoon from the Wayans brothers. He played Pops, and he also played the dad in Friday with Ice Cube and Chris Tucker. And he was like, "Shh, don't say nothing." Like, it made me think about John Witherspoon. Like, and that's literally what I'm getting here for you. Is like, don't talk to these people about anything. Like, really don't, because I feel like you have a money blessing coming through, but it's also connected to, of course, what it is that you've been envisioning and dreaming about. So yeah, don't listen to them, because if they try to make you feel bad or deter you away from this, it's like they could be deterring you away from a blessing that's supposed to come to you. And these people are empty. Okay, that's what's causing them to glitch, is they're empty. Like, they literally have nothing to look forward to. I mean, but that's their choice. Okay, that's their choice. That's what they're choosing. Okay, that's exactly what they're choosing. So that's okay. Like, that's completely fine if that's what they want. It's funny because I wrote down in this notebook like years ago, I was like, you know what's crazy? I literally said that in the notebook. You know what's crazy? Everybody is not going to reach their full potential in this lifetime. That's literally what I wrote in that book. And I like, this is kind of what I'm getting here, Virgo. Like, so yeah, I mean, what's causing them to glitch? I mean, clearly we can sense that there's something good, okay? And I'm getting, it's a money blessing for real. So we can sense that there's something good coming in for you, but they're pretty much mad because there's nothing on the horizon for them. There's nothing on the horizon. Like, they're not making anything progress or move in their life or expand. Like, they literally have no motion. You do, and they don't. And it's like, you even tried to convince them to develop motion in their life, and they didn't. You know, it's kind of like, it's funny because the other day I told someone that I started a faceless YouTube channel. And the crazy thing is because I skipped like 6 days of posting, YouTube basically stopped pushing it in the algorithm. So I got view jailed. And they was just like, well, why were you doing it anyway? And it's like, what do you mean, why was I doing it? Like, everybody knows that you can make an income from YouTube, so why would I not create a second channel? Like, you know what I'm saying? Why would I not have a additional stream of income from YouTube? Like, some people really don't get it, and they don't understand like why you would be creating different projects or things to do, like why you would be writing a book, or why you would be deciding to, you know, start your singing career or your artist career. Like, they just don't understand why you would be doing that. Like, and it's like, what do you mean, why? Like, I'm doing it because I love it. And I'm also doing it because it's attached to a limitless stream of income, like a limitless stream of opportunities. Why would I not be doing it? So, yeah, stop explaining stuff to these people because they don't get it. Let's move on. Cha said, why is McDonald's still dropping new products? Exactly. If there's Burger King, if there's Chick-fil-A, why is it that McDonald's, like, people, we all know that McDonald's is unhealthy. Okay, we all know. Like, we all know, but they still making them burgers though. So yeah, Cha, you're right. Like, why is McDonald's still doing that? Like, they just don't get it. Like, these are very unawakened people. Like, it's definitely giving NPC. Like, they don't understand that they have control over their life, and that if they wanted to create motion, they could, but they're choosing not to. That's okay. But don't criticize someone that is choosing to create momentum in their life. Exactly. Yeah, why is Beyonce still going on tour? Exactly. There's more money to be made. There's more opportunities. Exactly. Yeah. Cha said in the comments, like, nope, he needs to leave me alone. LMAO. Yo, on the pick of cards. That's so funny. All right. Bonus. What is the next weird move they're going to make? They're going to try to remind you of like who you used to be, which I don't like that. They're going to try to remind you of who you used to be. Well, no, you never used to think about doing things like that. You never wanted to do that. You said you wanted to go to school to become a lawyer type shit. Like they're going to be on that too, trying to continue to keep distracting you or deterring you from what it is that you say you want to do. So they're going to be doing that. Exactly. Yeah, you gotta be careful around some of these people because they could be trying to block or stop your progress. Yeah, they could be trying to sabotage something that makes you happy. So yeah, you have to be quiet. Like I said, like the high priestess, don't say nothing. Be quiet. And pay attention to what's going on. Because yeah, this is what is it that I want to say? I wanted to say it's potential warfare. That's what I wanted to say. Like to really try to deter someone from their blessings. Yeah, this is yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting here, Virgo. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. They're gonna be saying little things like I said, like that's not what you used to do, or that's not what you wanted to do. I feel like what you're deciding to do is something that you've always been connected to since you were a child. Um, so some type of childhood dream. You should definitely do it. It makes you happy. You love this. You find pleasure and joy from this. It brings you a sense of comfort. So you should definitely do it. They're going to be trying to like poison your mindset, so that you don't feel confident enough to go out and to take that opportunity, or you don't feel confident enough to, for some of y'all, maybe you had a dream to travel, but you'll be surprised. The place that you travel to, you'll definitely start popping in that area. Like things will just start aligning and falling into place for you there. So yeah, they could be trying to like deter your forward movement. And it may have to do with travel. Yeah, they could be trying to sabotage your plans. So I think that's the next weird move. They're gonna be trying to sabotage. That's it, Virgo. Naya said, I swear some people are bots that have been dropped here by engineers decades ago. Yeah. Yeah. Um, yeah, there's also, it's crazy because it just made me think about this crazy ass agenda, like to try to get like feminine women to be masculine. Like that's an agenda also. Like putting women in these masculine ass roles and positions and just energetically. Like whenever I see a woman propose to a man, I just be like, nah, it's something going on there. That man has to be a bot. That man has to be a bot because it's not right. Like, somebody probably like, who are you to say what's right? You right? Who am I? But just when I look at things like that, I'm just like, nope, that man's a bot. Has to be. Thank you so much, Cheryl. You said job in Las Vegas. Okay. Yeah. I saw a lot of cards that are connected to or associated with wealth and abundance and actual legit money. Okay. Vegas has a lot of money in that city. For real. You said he's a scientist. Okay, that's what's up. Nah, I think I would have probably been like a scientist or a pilot or some shit like that. Like if I went back to school for, any type of like, you know, societal approved traditional job. Hmm. Naya said, nah. Yeah, it's mad agendas going on. Like, but that one, like forcing women to be masculine type agenda, it's something going on with that. All right, so let's move on to Capricorn. Capricorn, your timestamp is going to be 2:54:30. Naya said, I love to be a physicist if education was actually for me. Cha Cha, aren't you reading a book, a physics book? Oh, he's a physicist. Yeah, you can still get the information though. Yo, BG said, bruh, I'm a physicist too. Yo. Okay, shout out to the smart people in the collective. Naya, she's reading A Brief History of Time. So, I mean, shoot, you still want the education? Read the book. Capricorn. Let's see. I want your reading to be different. I want your reading to be different. Oh. Okay, Capricorn. Let's see. Let's see, because I think I know where this is going, and people are weird AF. But I think I know where this is going. All right, so Capricorn, I think this has to do with your health and your physical appearance, like your actual physical body. I think this has to do with that. Okay, so this reading is definitely for the Capricorns that have recently experienced a major glow up. And by glow up, I feel like it's weight loss. Okay, so you've been putting your health first. Okay, you've been prioritizing that. And your haters are mad because you look good. Okay, like they're mad because you look good. Okay, you look good. So I think some of you all, because of your weight or any type of like physical issues that were going on with you, it was really affecting your like mobility. So like your range of movement, maybe there were certain things you couldn't do, like it's certain things, I'm not laughing at y'all, it's certain things you couldn't do, like maybe like it was a lot to like bend over and pick something up from the ground, or maybe it was a lot when you were like climbing steps, or maybe it was just a lot of like weight on your joints, so you were always experiencing like back pain or knee pain or something like that, you know, or something like that. But yeah, so basically what I'm getting here is like your haters are definitely mad because of your improved looks. And like I said, it's your body. Like you actually look sexier. You may have gotten smaller. So they're mad about that. But what they're really mad about is the fact that you are feeling more confident in your body. Okay. I also feel like you all may just have been letting go of a lot of stuff as well, like letting go of like stress, and letting go of like, you know, any type of pent up anger and resentment that could have been causing you to like hold on to that weight as well. So it's like you're not only just looking better, but you're actually feeling better. They're experiencing your energy a lot better. So yeah, some of your haters could be people, Capricorn, that are very gluttonous. Like they tend to eat a lot. Okay, they eat a lot. They're consuming a lot. They're putting a lot of unhealthy stuff in their body. They're doing drugs. They're doing alcohol. Okay, they're just doing a lot of unhealthy things. Like they're eating like they're eating a lot, and then they're laying down instead of like eating and maybe being active or something, or moving around or trying to burn some of those calories. That's kind of what I'm getting as well. But yeah, they're very unhealthy. They have a lot of unhealthy habits, and they're upset because it's like you decided to not do that anymore, and because you decided to make the changes, you feel better, you look better, you really do. It has to do with your body. It's like you're lighter, you're thinner. But yeah, energetically, it's like, yeah, you let go of a lot of stress. So Capricorn, you should go listen to Pisces reading, because Pisces was basically, this was similar in this way. Like Pisces was deciding to not play into the drama anymore. Okay, that was that was persisting around them. Okay, they were deciding to not play into the drama. I feel like it's the same thing with you. It's like you're just deciding to be a bit more like mild mannered, even tempered. Okay, it's like you're not trying to fight. Like you're not trying to cause problems. You're literally just trying to go with the flow. Like I don't see temperance, but that's kind of the energy that you're in right now. Okay, that's the energy that you're in. um so yeah, like it's actually positively affecting your body. It is like in your mental health and also your emotional health as well. So yeah, they're mad about it. They're hating. Exactly. They're hating. I feel like you're dealing with your mental and emotional health in a different way, okay, than what you've ever had before. Yeah, you're allowing yourself to feel like, so maybe you all have just been, like I said, like you could have been holding on to a lot of things, like maybe suppressing or repressing a lot of your emotions, like as a byproduct of like what you've experienced, any type of like pain and trauma. It's like you was holding on to that, and that was contributing to your physical health issues. So it's like you're letting all of that stuff go. So yeah, you may find yourself like being a bit more emotional. You may find yourself maybe even crying more, or just having like a lot of like cathartic experiences. Like you might, I feel like maybe your heart chakra is like unblocking, so you may feel like that's opening. Like you could actually maybe even physically feel that happen. Like that's also a possibility as well. Um, but yeah, it's like you're feeling good, you're looking good, and it's like your haters are mad. It's like they want it to end, they want it to stop. Why? Because you're getting attention. Like I said, you're getting attention. Like you're sexy, okay? You're attractive. You've increased your level of attraction. So yeah, um, Capricorn, you're turning people on, okay? Like your temptation. Yo, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just having fun over here. But yeah, you're definitely turning people on, so they're mad. You're turning heads, Capricorn. You're turning heads. Like, if you are a woman and you date men, it's a lot of men looking at you. You're turning a lot of men on. Okay. You could be getting dates now. Okay. People trying to talk to you. People are turned on. Okay. Yo. Naya, are you laughing at me? That's what that's what I'm seeing. Cause like it's just funny because you really just be channeling, and you just like, all right, all right, all right. And the spirit will like literally confirm it. And it just like it's funny. It's funny, but that's what's going on, Capricorn. Yeah. You're sexy. They're mad. Okay. You're sexy, they're mad. That's what it is. Like, yo. They hating on you because you fine, Capricorn. Like you did the inner work. Okay? You did the inner work. Exactly what's causing them to glitch or act weird. Well, they feel like you're leaving them behind. Okay? So maybe Capricorn, you feel like you need to go be around other people that's just as attractive as you. Okay? Maybe that's what you're feeling like. Yeah. It's funny though, because you definitely educated yourself. So you may have read like a lot of books about this. Like you may have read a lot of books about like healing. Um, you may have been like listening to like a lot of podcasts, or of course just being on this platform, like watching videos, being mentored by other people that have done what you know wanted to do. And so yeah, they feel like you just unlocked this new level, and now you're leaving them behind. Okay, you're walking away to experience something better out of your life. Like you're not allowing yourself to be miserable like how these haters are. Okay, like these haters are mad, they're still stressed out. um Yo, it's this club song. I don't like singing that club song. I like the song, but I don't like singing it because I don't want to manifest the lyrics into my reality. But it's a song that be like it'd be like, I got problems. Like, Cha Cha, I know you know that song. Like, and it's just so bad. Like, it's just like, wait, let me go look it up. Club song. Like, yeah, dance my pain away. I got problems. Yo, yo, yo. Exactly. Play Nicki Minaj. New Body. Okay? Yo. Is New Body the song where she be like, no, you do not want this smoke. Just be sleeping on me, but be claiming they woke. Like, I love that song. I think that's New Body. Yo. Cha Cha said, yo, Naya. I don't know if you know that song. It's a club song. It's called Dance My Pain Away by Rod Lee. Okay, it came out in 2006. Like, hey Constantine. Oh, okay, you know that song? Oh wait. Yeah, yo. It'd be like, dance my pain away. I got problems. Like, you say you heard it on TikTok. Yeah, girl. Well, one listen is enough. Okay, one listen is enough because I can't stand that song. But it's like in the area I live, in which I live, and like cha cha is like club music is big here because it's Baltimore club music, it's Philly club music, and it's Jersey club music. So it's just all through this area. Okay, so it's like you're gonna hear that song if you live in this area for real. Yo, okay. So anyway, that song is definitely your haters theme song. Okay, it's their theme song, and yeah, it's not yours because you're deciding to walk away from that. Like it's not doing nothing for you. Like you're walking away in all of your beauty and glamour. Okay, and they're literally staying right where they're at. So yeah, that's on them. Exactly. Yo, Naya said, not people manifesting grief in the club. Exactly. Exactly. I got. Ah! Somebody say another song. I can get that song out my head. Like, my gosh. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. I feel like you're distancing yourself away from these people. Maybe y'all had shared vices at a point in time, like you were just like them, doing a lot of unhealthy things that have affected your health, and now you're moving on. And like I said, it seems like you're trying to be around other people that are doing the same thing as you, or at least, especially if you were consuming like books and podcasts and videos on YouTube. Maybe you've decided to join those communities with other people that want the same type of health and healing. So yeah, they're also questioning how you did what you did too, so that's what's causing them to glitch. Like they're asking like, what did you do, what did you do? So people could be annoying you with that question as well, Capricorn. um Shoot, you stop doing the same shit they keep doing. That's what happened. Like, but some people just want it to be some type of external answer so bad. And it's just like, there's no other answer. It's just, I stopped doing what I was doing. Like, that's the answer. They just want it to be like some external thing. Um, but yeah, yep. And they feel like you should give them that answer as well. That's what they feel like. So, not people feeling entitled to information. It's like you could literally get this information in books. They could literally do the same thing that you did. Like you sought out for the information, and that's why it came to you. And not only did you consume the information, but you directly applied it to make the changes. So that's literally what you did. But let you tell somebody that doesn't want to do the work, and they just will really be looking at you like you're crazy. You said manifested grief in a club, then they wonder why they feel the need to cry when they go home. Yo, whatever she want, Bryson Tiller. Think about that song. Oh, I love that song. Naya says she loves that song too. Yeah. Fire whatever she want. He said, talking about a nail, I'm about to nail ass at home. Like, what? Okay. Like, all right. Yeah, this is a weight issue, Capricorn. This is a weight issue. That's why they're mad at you. Because you decided to drop the weight. But it's not just that. It's like you decided to let go of a lot of other things as well. So what is the next weird move that they're gonna make? Well, they're gonna continue to keep dealing with the issues they're dealing with. Say that. Oh, they're gonna try to compete with you to catch up. That's crazy. People always trying to compete where they can't compare. Yeah, I think it's gonna be shocking to you. Like I think it's gonna kind of throw you off. So yeah, I feel like, I mean, you might have to gatekeep. I'm not gonna hold you. Like I don't see myself as being a gatekeeper, but I do think you have to gatekeep. Yeah, I think you have to distance yourself away from these folks. Because I do think that if you don't give them the information, like the next thing that they're gonna do is they're gonna try to, well, they're entitled. That's number one. But they're gonna try to compete with you. So yeah, you gotta leave these people behind. and potentially sabotage like your new beginning, especially if you're getting a lot of attention, like numbers, people want to take you out on dates and stuff. They may be trying to, especially if it's friends that are around, they may be trying to humiliate you in front of these new potential love options, okay, or partners. They may be trying to humiliate you, and I don't like that. I don't like that. So they may be trying to humiliate you. I'm just being honest, Capricorn. That's the next weird move that they're going to try to make. They're still going to be dealing with the same problems and issues that they were dealing with. And now in social scenarios, they may be trying to humiliate you. I don't like it. Exactly trying to humiliate you because you're that guy or you're that girl. Yeah, spirit is hitting like Capricorn, you did the best thing you could do for yourself. Like, and yeah, they're gonna try to compete with you because they're jealous. Okay, they're jealous and they're mad and they're lacking confidence to do what you did. Okay, yeah, spirit is just saying like you look good. Okay, because I just keep hearing, do you want to be on top? Okay, America's Next Top Model, or whatever country you're in, Next Top Model. That's kind of what I'm getting. Now, that show was toxic as hell, but I just keep getting that like, no, you're actually it. Like you're certified it boy, it girl. Like that's just the energy that you're giving right now. You're highly desirable and you're attractive. So they're gonna try to humiliate you in public. For others, they might try to humiliate you online. But yeah, Spirit said you need to turn your back on them. Turn your back on them and go be with other people that are confident, joyous, feel good about themselves, just like you, and don't want to start any problems. So you got to go find a new friends group or a new relationship. Oh, thanks, Naya. Yo, you said YouTube trying to come for TikTok. Thanks, Naya. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I have to make a note. Give me 1 second. All right, so let's go ahead and move on from Capricorn. And we'll be doing the last but not least sign of the day. And that's Taurus. They're advertising Bryson Tiller's tour, Cha-Cha. They're advertising it on the radio. They're giving out free tickets. But I forgot what they said you had to do. All right, Taurus. Let me get a sip of water. And then we'll keep it pushing. And then I'll end the live so I can go eat. Okay? I'm hungry. All right, Taurus, your timestamp is going to be 3/13/30. And before I get started with Taurus, I just want to put some hearts in the chat. I want to put some hearts in the chat for everyone that is still here. Put some hearts in the chat for our lovely moderators that showed up. And put some streamers in the chat as well. For Naya, thank you so much for sending me a gift. Okay. All right. Yo. Oh, thank you for leaving a comment, Cheryl. Cheryl said, I had a wonderful time on the live stream with you. That's good. That's good. I'm glad y'all had fun over here. Like, we could all get the same information for real, but it's like, you know, we all have different personalities too. So it's cool. Like, it's cool. So when people like mess with me, I just be like, it's cool. Like, I love that. Love that. Because it's like, you can get the information from anywhere for real. I knew this was going to happen. Yo, that's crazy. Let me get some more information because I feel like what's being highlighted, Taurus, is like there was like a severe injustice that was done to you. Like, what are they mad because you're not suffering? Like, what? Like, type of. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, it didn't do anything to you. It didn't hit how they thought it would. Okay, so yeah, so Taurus, uh yeah, your haters are literally always coming for you. Like they're always coming for you. Like they're always trying to sabotage you. Let's see why. Let's see why. Like, what is it that you're doing? Like, yeah, these people really don't like you. Like they're always trying to ruin what your life. Like, what is this? It would be the last one of the day. Like, so for some of y'all, it could have been like friends, or even family members, like, or just people that you've been kind to, people that you've been good to. Like, yeah, but then they just switch up on you. They switch up on you. Yeah, why do they switch up on you? I can't stand when people do that. Oh, because you was elevating and grow. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I see what's going on here. All right, so Taurus, like basically what's going on with you is like in general, you're making really good decisions for yourself. Like you're making decisions for yourself that really end up positively affecting you, your life, and your also your life trajectory in a very, very good way. Um so for example, maybe when you were younger, you used to be like a delinquent, you know, a delinquent. Okay, you used to probably be out here in these streets doing this gang stuff. But let's say you decided to like change your life for the better, and now you're experiencing a different life experience. Okay, like you're experiencing something better in your life. Okay, my mind is glitching now because I've been talking for so long. But yeah, it just seems as though you all are maturing in a really good way, positive way. Like you're making good decisions. Your haters are people that, similar to the other signs, were very close to you. They may have saw you and them as like being on the same level. Maybe these were people that you went to school with, or friends, or even siblings. They may have saw y'all as, oh, you know, we're the same, you know, like we're one and the same. Um, but that's not necessarily the case with you. I feel like you made some decisions that really started to set you apart from your friends circle, your friends group, or even from this person. It's like you started to make decisions to set you apart from them, and you were making really healthy, good decisions for yourself. And yeah, your life started to elevate. Like things really started to positively turn around for you. You all may have even embodied more of like a faith-based mindset as well. So a lot of the decisions that you were making were based off of faith. It was based off of like you expecting positivity in your future. It was based off of you just having a very like hopeful and inspiring like attitude. Like, and it started to change you as well. You started to become a more optimistic person. Like you started to become a bit more inspired as it related to your life and the new beginnings that you could experience, all because of like decisions and choices that you were making. So yeah, your haters, what's triggering about them is the fact that you made good decisions that have actually panned out positively in your life. You've made great decisions and they have not, and they're stuck at the same spot. They're stuck at the same spot. And yeah, I feel like these are friends and people that, you know, you were like this with. And I think that's the thing that hurts the most, is like you were like this with them and they definitely switched up on you. Like they literally switched up on you. It's like within a, you know, like the flip of a switch, and they just turned on you. So that's something that you experience as well, is like people turning on you. And I feel like you were always questioning like, why? Like, why do I feel like I need to advocate for myself if this is a friend? Why do I feel like my friend is coming for me? Why do I feel like my friend is like throwing negative energy at me? Like, why do I feel like I have to defend myself around someone that I used to feel so comfortable around? Like, why do I feel like I have to do that? Yeah, they start hating because your life started to change positively. So yeah, they see you as being a blessed person. They see you as, I mean, look, it just made me think about when Nicki Minaj was like, she said, "No, I'm not lucky. I'm blessed." Yes. So yeah, y'all should probably go listen to that song. Yo, Nicki Minaj really caught herself singing. Yo, that's funny. Like she really was singing. She probably still do, but I don't listen to her music now. But yeah, like they see you as a blessed person. They feel like things just be working out for you. And I guess that's something that they're mad about. They're mad because their life is at a standstill. And the crazy thing is even when you started to peep that these people were like switching up on you and like just throwing negative energy at you, it's like you did what you could by like standing up for yourself and defending yourself. Like, and that took a lot of courage for you to do that. But it's like you didn't allow the attacks to get the best of you. Like you didn't allow the attacks to get the best of you. If anything, you just kind of embraced the negative energy and you transmuted it and you still continue to rise. And see, that's why haters be getting mad, because it doesn't matter what they do. It's like, it doesn't matter what they do. It's like that energy is always going to be transmuted and you're always going to be catapulted into your destiny. Like it does not matter what they do. They be so mad. Like, but yep, that's pretty much what I'm getting here. Yeah, like you outgrew these people and that's why they're mad. You made certain decisions that, I mean, I feel like you focus pretty much on yourself. It's like you made certain decisions. I don't even think maybe you knew that it was gonna, get you to, this better life experience that you have. I don't even think you knew that. But it did, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you learned the lessons that you needed to from the time that you were a child or whatever it was that you were doing back then and there, that might have had you at a standstill, just like these people. But if anything, I just feel like you grew up. I feel like you grew up and your haters are mad because they're still immature. Like they could be dealing with arrested development as well. Naya said, I think that I might be a Taurus rising. Not sure, but this is hitting. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much. And I'm glad it's hitting because this is a very good message. It is. It's like you definitely matured. Okay. You matured. Like it's like experiencing like coming of age, and it's like, it seems like your haters, they're suffering from arrested development. Like they're still at the same level that they were at. And that's crazy because people could literally be older, like in age, but still be acting from a place or from a mindset um, from when they were younger. So it's like that's how people could be like 70 years old still acting like they're 20. Like it just be like I just be blowing my mind. It's like you're an older person, like you've been on this earth, like you didn't learn from any of your lessons, like you didn't develop any wisdom from your experience, like you didn't do that. Like it's crazy. Like it's really crazy. But yeah, that was an extreme example, but y'all know what I'm talking about. But yeah, basically your haters kind of saw y'all as like being on the same level at one point in time. Okay, like that y'all were like one and the same. um Sorry, I dropped my phone. But yeah, so now they're mad because it's just like you made certain decisions that have catapulted your life forward and they're still stuck in the same spot. Like you definitely gained some type of maturity. um yeah, and they're mad about that. It doesn't matter what they try to do to you, especially like switching up on you, sending you negativity. It's like it doesn't matter what they do. It's like you'll always utilize that negative energy for your benefit. So good for you, because that's hard. Like that's really hard. Like because you could really just be stuck thinking like, well, why did my friend do this to me? Why did my friend hurt me this way? Like why did my lover do this? Like why? Like you could really get caught up in that. It'll cause a lot of anxiety and like a wave of emotions. So I'm sorry, Taurus, but it definitely seems like people have literally been trying to not even support you, but just do the exact opposite, which is like to stop you, and also to like just make you feel bad, like making you feel bad. Like I feel like maybe you've had some like verbal disagreements or arguments with these people, and it's like they start coming out of pocket saying some crazy things, and you're just like, I thought you're my friend. Like why would you even be thinking to say something crazy like that? Yeah, that's because it was already taking root in their spirit. It was already that. They just had to wait for the perfect time to say it to you. And the crazy thing is like they don't feel bad about this at all. Like they don't regret what they said at all. They don't. So I'm sorry. Like I think you experienced a lot of negativity from people who don't regret it. Like yeah, I'm sorry about that. All right, let's move forward. Like what's causing them to glitch or act weird? I just think it's because you're making better choices and decisions, so you're experiencing better in your life. I think that's what's going on. Yeah, and I feel like you're even being shocked and surprised at how much positivity is happening for you, or like just the blessings that are coming in. I feel like you're shocked and surprised, you know? It's like you're constantly being amazed, but I mean, you should be amazed, but at the same time, like, you gotta understand, like, pat yourself on the back. It's because of what you did. Like, it's because of what you did. So, yeah, that's what I'm getting. Yeah, I think how this is causing them to glitch or act weird. I feel like it's more so what they perceive that you're realizing about them. I think that you are realizing that you know, these people that you were so close to that now are your haters. It's like you're realizing that, you know, maybe they just never loved you anyway. Maybe they only really loved you when they saw you as an extension of themselves because y'all were both at the same place at the same time. Okay? Maybe some of them even called you twin. Okay? Or maybe for some of y'all, this could even be a twin, like an actual twin, like, you know, your twin brother, twin sister, like that could be what's going on here, and that's even more painful, because they're just kind of like thinking to themselves, well, we were born at this, and we came from the same mom, you know, like shit like that, like we were raised in the same house, like type shit, and it's just like, so nature versus nurture, like they mad because you're the more successful twin, like it's crazy, but yeah, I think what's causing them to glitch is like it's more so what they perceive about what you know to be true about them now. Now you know that they don't really love you as much as maybe you thought they did in the past. They're also glitching because you're deciding to turn your back on them as well, similar to Capricorn. It's like you're walking away as well. You're turning your back on them. You know, and just I feel like you have a beautiful life that is like really upon you, like, and especially in your future, like you have a very beautiful life that you're walking into, um and they're mad about that. Exactly, like they're empty. That's something that you're realizing about them, is like there was never any love there. Is it all it is emptiness. Yeah, damn, that's crazy. Damn, what's causing them to glitch or act weird? Well, you're gaining confidence from what you're experiencing, because now you know that you have the ability to make great and wonderful decisions for yourself that give you great and wonderful outcomes. So you have confidence now. Now you know that you can accomplish and do anything because you trust yourself. You trust your intuition. Um, yeah, damn. Damn, that's crazy. Like, yeah, you're walking away to more caring connections with people that, you know, can appreciate you and support you where you are, and, you know, just appreciate you for who you are. This person in the past is like, they're just going to be where they're at. Like in the past is what I said. So maybe you've already walked away from them, you know, or you could be in the process of doing it now. So, yeah. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, you outgrew this person, and that's why they're glitching. Yeah. Yeah, you're winning. Yeah, you're winning, and you're experiencing more of the pleasurable sides to life. Okay? While they are going to continue to keep struggling because they're empty, it's like you are being fulfilled. It's like you're on the pursuit of happiness. I just heard that song by Kid Cudi, Pursuit of Happiness. Damn, that song is old. This song is old. But yeah, I just heard that song, Pursuit of Happiness. Him saying, I'm on the pursuit of happiness. Like, dang, that's crazy. Like, bonus, what is the next weird move they're going to make? Yeah, because this person or these people are weird AF. Naya said, twin rivalries are crazy to witness. And then Cha-Cha said, yeah, I've seen twins like that. Very sad dynamic. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, let me see. I don't know. They may. Because I wanted to say they may not be making any weird moves towards you. Like, mm. Similar to another sign, they're going to be trying to slander your public image and reputation. Okay, they're gonna try to do it. Um, I don't see it being public. I feel like it's gonna be to whoever you're deciding to connect to now. So if this is a friend from the past, or like you're currently in the process of walking away from them, it's like they're gonna try to slander your reputation towards any new people that you bring into your life, which is bad. Yeah, but they're doing it out of jealousy, and because you're moving on from them. Like, yeah, they feel like they have to kind of get you back. They feel like they have to get you back because you abandoned them. That's how they feel. Like you just, like alienated them. And they're also mad because any roadblocks that they try to put up in your way is like you ugh, is like I said, you basically just transmuted that energy and you still made a way. Like, so it's like they're mad that they cannot stop you. I haven't seen this movie in a while, so I don't remember it, but it just always makes me think about like when people try to do this, it makes me think about Jason Bourne. It makes me think about Jason Bourne. So y'all might have to watch that movie with Matt Damon. Jason Bourne. Let me see. Jason Bourne. I don't know. Like it said, he's found with amnesia and must uncover his past as a black ops assassin. I don't know. Maybe it's just the fact that it's just the trying to stop. Or even like John Wick. It's just kind of giving me that. It's just like it's one battle after another. It's like you can't get any rest. Like, yeah, this person thinks that the next thing that should happen for you is they should try to slander this. They should try to block this from happening. Like this new beautiful life that you're about to have. Because I'm just like, at first I was just like, are they gonna do something, or is this just gonna be settled? Like it's just gonna be it? And it was like, no. It was like, no. Yeah, they're gonna try to get to you with some more Taurus. They're gonna be trying to affect your self-image, how you feel about yourself, how you feel about your life. They're gonna be trying to drag you into some type of negativity. They're going to be causing a lot of like discord and chaos. And they're also going to be trying to slander your name. Like I said, yeah, they don't want you to feel as good as you're feeling. They're going to be trying to cause you like some mental health issues. They're going to be trying to say hurtful words to you to make you feel bad about yourself. Like I said, trying to negatively impact your self-image. Yeah. I'm sorry, Taurus. It's really giving. They trying to stop you, like, and it's crazy. But yeah, I was getting Jason Bourne, and then also John Wick with Keanu Reeves, where it's like, dang, they're trying to stop you, but you're like a formidable force. You're a formidable opponent. Let me get out of the energy because it's a lot, and I'm hungry. But I definitely hope you all enjoyed. I know. You know what's crazy, Naya? Some readers say that they like to read on an empty stomach, and I'm just like, huh? like, like I gotta eat. Like if I don't eat, it's like my mood decreases. Like I'm just focused on eating. Like if I don't eat, you said that's me sometimes. Shoot. I don't know, girl. You said, but I do get hangry. Exactly. See, I get hangry. So it's like, I gotta eat. I have to eat. Like, I'll do better next time. Because I don't really like kind of feeling hangry. Like, I don't really like that because then I can't think, and it's like when you know you have to use the bathroom so bad and you can't think. It's like, I can't think right now. So yeah, sorry, Taurus. Sorry. I'll do better. I'll do better next time. Thank y'all so much for tuning into the live. Of course, I'm sorry for having to reschedule this live a couple times, but I've just been busy. Okay. And I feel like this week is going to be busy. That's why I'm going live again tomorrow, just so I can get my 2 lives for the week, like, done. um, I feel like I got to do this one live. It, like, who are you in their reality? I feel like I need to do that live because it's just like spirit is nagging me at this point. So I may do that as a 3rd live because I know for a fact next week I'm gonna just be offline. Okay, I'm busy. I'm busy. Like, oh, you're welcome, Cha Cha. And I know Naya, right? I know, cause I don't know. Like, it's interesting to just find out who you are in their reality, and then you'll realize why people treat you the way that they do, like, and what perception of you is dictating, their thoughts, their behaviors, all type of stuff. All right, so let me go ahead and end this live so I can post the timestamps. I hope y'all all have a blessed rest of your day, and if you can make it tomorrow, I will see y'all tomorrow. All right, have a good one, y'all.